Good evening, Jankaholics, and welcome to Draft Punks. My name is Sam, and I'm joined for another Magic Online Jank Punks video by Adrian Walker. Adrian has not seen the admittedly not very jank deck that we are playing today, so I'm going to stream it to him in 3, 2, 1.
It's Breach, isn't it? I knew it! I knew it.
So this is probably getting banned any day now. So we got to get it out. We got to get a video out of our system.
I was like, wow, Sam is really urgent about recording a Magic Online video.
Yeah.
He's never usually that keen on it. What could it be? Well, we're breaching it up.
We sure are. Let's talk about the deck. So I played this at RC Sydney 2 weeks ago. So I put a metric buttload of effort into learning this deck inside out, and I feel like I do know it pretty well. I once again came 1 win short of making the Pro Tour, which is very upsetting, but we've got good content to make with it. So let's have a talk about it. So for those that haven't seen this before, it's built around the combination of the soon-to-be banned Underworld Breach, which gives everything in your graveyard escape, which means you just need to pay its cost plus exile 3 other cards from your graveyard, and only sticks around for a turn. Combine this with a Grinding Station, which you can tap to sacrifice an artifact to mill yourself for 3, and whenever an artifact enters, you can untap the Grinding Station along with any 0 mana artifact. And we are playing 11 of them. And if that 0 mana artifact generates mana, then you also generate infinite mana in this process. So you you tap your Mox Opal for mana, sacrifice it to the Grinding Station, mill yourself for 3, recast it using the 3 cards that you just sacrificed using Underworld Breach, on and on and on. Mill your whole deck, generate infinite mana. And then the win condition is your choice of either Thassa's Oracle, which some decks use, because you can just mill over the Thassa's Oracle and then cast it from your graveyard, or I'm using Grapeshot. The reason I like Grapeshot more is A, it's got very pretty art, and B, it's actually a useful card when you're not comboing. It's reasonably frequent that you'll just get to turn 3 or turn 4 and play out, just like Mox, Tamiyo, Preordain, Grapeshot, and then just clear a bunch of their board to buy yourself a bunch of time, or pick off a Dothy Voidwalker or something else that's really annoying. So yeah, that's the basic combo. Most of this is relatively stock, so I'll just talk through the things that everybody plays. Mishra's Bauble, everybody plays 4. This card is very, very good in this deck, partly because it helps turn on Metalcraft for Mox Opal, and you can rebuy it with Emry. Oh, that's not a good-looking version.
Interesting, Emry there.
Hopefully that gets fixed up before the games. You can tap Emry to cast artifacts from your graveyard, so you can just kind of get a bit of a value loop going with Mishra's Bauble. Malevolent Rumble is the other just incredible card in this deck. Both fills the graveyard up so you can breach relatively early. It finds what you need. It pays you back the mana. Card is just very, very good. And so then between Emry and Tamiyo, we have 8 legends to turn on the Mox Ambers.
Hell yeah.
And Tamiyo is secretly one of the best cards in the deck.
Yeah, I super don't doubt it.
Partly just because she's good, but in a lot of the matchups, we actually turn into Tamiyo control, and hopefully we'll be able to show this off, where you just flip Tamiyo on turn 2, and then just use her to either tick all the way up to ultimate and win that way, or just consistently rebuy your counter spells and your removal spells and your card draw spells, and you can just win a game like that, and then just use as a saga as your win condition or something. And then Preordain numbers of this card have gone anywhere from 0 to 4. I wish I could get more of them in. It's a bit weird because Preordain's better post board because you always want to be digging for Consigned to Memory or Nature's Claim or Flame of Anor post board, but you want to be digging for your permanents to combo. So Rumble's better pre-board, but Preordain's better post. So it's a bit weird as to what the split should be. I went with 4 and 2, but this is one of my spicy includes. Not many decks are playing this, and certainly not in the main deck. So Strix Serenade counters an artifact creature or planeswalker and gives them a blue bird instead. The reason why I liked this, particularly for this tournament, was the 3 biggest decks that we were expecting after Breach were Eldrazi, where this counters Karn, which is a major problem.
Oh, yep.
It counters everything out of the Black-White Flicker deck, and it's decent versus energy. So if it's good against the big 3, aside from Breach, I was interested in having it in the main deck. And let me tell you about countering a Primeval Titan for 1 mana in game 1.
Oh. Okay.
Which I did, and it was great. So that's really good. And then Spell Pierce was my other counterspell of choice. I don't have Spell Snare anywhere in the 75, which again is a bit weird. But I was just finding it was just really lacking good targets at the moment. 1 Lightning Bolt, 1 Unholy Heat. I had the second Unholy Heat in the main for quite a while. It's in the sideboard now. I do think having 3 of them in the 75 is important. Notably, you can sometimes do Underworld Breach kills with Lightning Bolt.
Just flash it back that many times.
Yeah, like normally it comes up when you put them down to 9 life or something and you can just cast it 3 times from the graveyard. But there are loops you can do with it. They're really complicated and don't come up very often. Basically, if you cast a Mox out of the graveyard, that costs you 3 cards from the graveyard, but 0, and then generates 1 mana. And if you cast Emry from the graveyard, it costs 1 mana, but adds 4 cards to the graveyard. And then if you cast Lightning Bolt from the graveyard, it costs you 3 cards and 1 mana. So if you do the maths on that, you can actually go quote-unquote infinite, but you run out of cards in the library eventually to actually pull the whole thing off. But there are like quasi-loops you can do like that.
Cool. Okay, well, you are definitely demonstrating your mastery of the deck. I love transparent cardstock Emry. Yeah. I look forward to when Wizards starts to use transparent cardboard for Magic cards.
Sick. That'd be sick. All right, I want to get to the game, so I'll just finish this off real quick. My Urza Saga, one of Soul Guide Lantern, which should just be in every deck because it's great. Yep. And then I'm running the main deck, Pithing Needle, which I was a little hesitant about, but it was probably the best card in the deck through the whole RC for me. Because black-white flicker is everywhere, and that deck runs 3 to 4 main deck Relic of Progenitus. And so just being able to tutor this up with Urza Saga to completely turn off their only hate piece for you was amazing. And there's just always other good uses for it, so I was a big fan of this. The weird thing I've done, though, is move the Haywire Might to the sideboard. But the reason is there's just not that many artifacts and enchantments in game 1 that you need to deal with. Like, it's good in the mirror, but that's kind of it. I think it was just better placed in the sideboard. So it was a strange choice, but I stand by it. The mana base is pretty regular, except for the fact that I've got 2 Surveil lands. I've got a Hedge Maze and a Thundering Falls. Most decks are only playing 1, but I got so much use out of both of them that I am a fan of this decision. And I'm running a basic mountain, in addition to the basic island. And part of the reason for that is the Black-White Flicker deck has Phantom of the White Orchid in the sideboard, which was a pain in the neck. But when you've got 2 basics, they actually don't even bother bringing it in. It's that useless. So that was nice. And then Eldrazi can also go, Myco Spawn, blow up one of your lands, fetch Ghost Quarter, blow up another one of your lands. And if you didn't have 2 basics, it could really kind of wreck you. So I was a big fan of this decision as well. And then I also don't have a Stomping Ground, because the card sucks when your deck is full of blue cards.
Okay,
So I'm just running an extra breeding pool and never regretted the decision. Sideboard is mostly pretty... Oh, and I've got Adrian's favorite card in the main deck.
You mean Sam's favorite card?
You're right, it is my favorite card. Some lists are running 3 Flame of Venor between the 75. I liked the stock up, and when you get to the post-board games where you like flip Tameo and then rebuy the stock up and do it again.
Oh,
baby.
Yeah, okay.
It's really good. So yeah, the sideboard is relatively stock. Aside from that, couple of Nature's Claims to get rid of hate pieces. So likewise with that. Unholy Heat notably can pick off Planeswalkers so it can destroy Karn, which is quite nice. 4 Consign to Memory, because you gotta deal with those bloody Eldrazi.
Yep.
Dress Down is a little bit unusual, but is good versus a lot of the creature-based hate pieces. So, when they put down Collector Oof or Dothy Voidwalker or something, and if they've got a bunch of them in play, Dress Down can just shut all of them off for the moment, draw you a card, and then you can go off. Pyroclasm. Oh, I must be missing a card. I actually didn't have the Pyroclasm in the final version of this. I'll fix that up before we get to the games. 2 Flame of Venor is just a really good grindy piece post-board. And then second win condition in the form of Jace post-board, because they very commonly bring in Graveyard Hate, and if they exile your 1 Grapeshot, you can't win.
And Jace is wielding the mystery of no background in this.
Yeah.
That is the mystery he wields.
That's true. That's it. So is the deck. If you're a fan of one, you probably know this one reasonably well by now, but hopefully I can show off some of the weird choices that I made and maybe convince you that they were right. And you can enjoy this deck for the another 3 days that it'll be legal.
We got Junior Batata.
It's a wonderful phrase.
Junior Batata. It's a wonderful phrase. It means no mulligans.
So this is a turn 2 stock up, which I'm a pretty big fan of. You generally want your game 1 hands to just be fast combo kill.
I was going to say, is it like turn 1 Tamiyo, turn 2 stock up? That seems kind of crazy.
It does seem good, yeah. I mean, we're hoping to win on turn 3, which this might not, but that's alright. We've also got Saga if we just need to play a little slower, so I think we're okay with this.
You're also going to draw 50 cards.
That's true, yeah. There's a bunch of lists that have been trimming on sagas, even some of my mates were playing. Here we go, Eldrazi time.
Hell yeah!
Not a fan of this.
I am a little bit of a fan of it.
I know, yeah. This is your kind of silliness.
Love me a colorless symbol. What can I say?
Yeah. So game 1 versus this matchup is very bad because they will play Karn on turn 2 or 3, and we cannot win through Karn. So we lose game 1 most of the time, but then, although again we've got 2 sagas here, so we could potentially fight through Karn. All right, we're getting a little bit more of the Emry thing. It's buffering. Right. I'm going to grab a breeding pool so that Shifting Woodland comes in untapped. I've been bitten by that too many times.
Oh, nice.
Let's play Tamiyo, and I won't play the Amber just yet, because there's no need to, and we'll pass.
Yeah, you got to get that storm count up.
Hopefully I do have a Grapeshot on the deck.
It's true.
So, okay, it's not turn 2 Karn. So
wastes.
Oh.
Wastes.
Oh, it is not the Eldrazi deck. Oh, it's this deck. This was the deck that won the Australian RC.
Is that Chalice on 0?
Right. Well, we're not playing that Mox Amber, so we can't play anything that costs 0 for the moment, which is a bit of an issue. We don't actually have that much artifact and enchantment removal in the deck, so we might just be on the Urza Saga plan for the moment.
Yeah.
So I think we just go Saga, Amber, Emry?
I mean, Amber will get counted, but you know.
Oh, yeah, cannot cast the Amber. Thank you for that. Guess I just play Saga then.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can play Emry anyway, because I'm getting a... This is what 2 weeks of not playing the deck does to you. Just
you forget how the deck works, of course. I mean, me too.
I could crack the clue, but I might honestly just leave it in play to buff up the construct tokens.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Mil Breach Opal Emry Needle.
Okay.
So I think the sink into Stupor is our only way to actually get the Chalice off the board.
Uh-oh.
So they have got a reasonable clock going here.
2 mana. Sack a thing. Sack another thing.
More. Oh.
There's Karn.
Well, that's not good for us.
What's Karn gonna get?
Could be explosives. Could be just another hate piece to shut off the main combo plan.
The Emry art is so stupid. The Stone Brian.
I'm actually okay with that.
Okay. The Stone Brian.
Because if they just Stonebrain my breaches here, we were kind of off the breach plan already.
But also we're going to be on no life as well.
That's probably the bigger issue, yeah.
And they also have a Karn, which means we just can't combo kill them.
Well, we couldn't, with the Chalice and the Karn, we couldn't combo kill anyway. So
sure, I mean...
them choosing Breach is completely irrelevant. I was saying before, there are lists that are trimming on Sagas, which I think was absolute madness. I think I actually got more Saga kills than I did combo kills over the weekend.
Wow.
I went 4-0 in games where my Breaches got exiled.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm actually going to jump here. Although I guess I can... No, I could cast Needle to turn off Karn. But then if they draw a single artifact, I die.
Yeah, I was going to say a single color spell, you die.
Which is probably not where I want to be. Okay. So then let's play Foothills. And I think I attack with Tamiyo, maybe?
I don't know.
Because if I attack with Tamiyo, I get a 3/3 construct. But maybe 2/2 is just fine. Just get one of these off the board.
True, okay, yeah.
So, I mean, they can also just go get explosives, and we are pretty boned. But, yeah, okay, I'll just pass. We are very unlikely to win this. But...
I was going to say, we kind of seem a little boned now.
Yeah, like I said, game 1, they play Karn and you lose is kind of the way it goes. Even this slightly stranger version. And it was a good mate of both of ours that actually made it to the finals of that RC and was beaten by this deck.
Wow.
Our good friend Nick. Congratulations to
congratulations to Nick. The best.
Queuing for the PT. One short of queuing for Worlds. Insane.
What a performance.
So hopefully this is nothing at all. Maybe they just fail to find. Just forget that they activated it. That's always a possibility. Other than forget. Soulless Chalice. Okay, they're just finding more hate pieces for the Breach that doesn't exist anymore. So, okay. Yeah, we go to 2. Yeah. Oh. Nope, we just did. Okay, cool. We want these Nature's Claims to deal with Chalices and other stuff. We want Unholy Heat to kill Karn. We want Haywire Motes to blow up Chalices. We want these Consigned to Memories to counter their entire deck. Swan Song was the card that the Pyroclasm was supposed to be, and is not what we want to be doing. Jace as extra win condition. Flame of Anor, because we're going grindy, and Beseju.
Yep. Wow, so the whole board comes in.
The whole sideboard comes in. Yeah, because against Eldrazi, I don't normally bring in Nature's Claim, so this is a little bit heavier. So hopefully we've got enough to actually take out. We usually cut 1 Grinding Station and 1 Mox Opal, and against a version like this, I actually don't even mind trimming an Underworld Breach. I know this is sacrilege. Most people would throw stones at me for suggesting this.
Wow.
But against these versions that are so heavy on hating your main combo, and especially if they're going to Stonebrain them all the time, because like a lot of versions of this deck have 4 Stonebrain, and they board a bunch of them in and then can still Karn for it as well. So it's pretty common that you get them all exiled, so I don't mind just boarding one out. 3, maybe 4 Malevolent Rumbles, because when they bring in a lot of graveyard hate, it's awkward when you mill too many win conditions with your Rumbles. I don't want the Soulguard Lantern. Needle is good for Karn. Serenade is good. Spell Pierce is good. Yeah, we are running a little short on things to take out. Jesus. Yeah, I don't like all those chalices. That's really kind of terrifying. Oh, we cut a woodland for the Beseju, and then we could possibly cut another land.
Sink?
It could be Sink. Sink is a way to get things like Chalice off the board, but if we're bringing in a few ways to do that anyway, we could probably trim Sink, and then we could possibly trim, say, an Emry.
How did this get through quality control?
No, that's how they intended it to look.
Oh, okay. Silly me. Okay, wow. So full sideboard in.
Yeah, I've never played against this version of Eldrazi, so let's see how this goes.
This looks good.
So I guess it's important that we run out all the opals and stuff early before they stick a Chalice. So this is like Preordain on 1 and then Emry on 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm more willing to keep these kind of slower, more control-y sort of hands on the and post-board games.
Otherwise, you're mulliganing to like the super hyper combo hand.
Yeah, and they they've got so much disruption that the hyper fast combo hand is just not that likely to get there.
Yeah, right. Okay,
I know some people
Batata.
I know some people don't mind being super fast aggro combo on the play and then switch into this sort of hand on the draw.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Possible that I'm wrong. All right, let's go Misty for Steam Vents.
Junior Batata. Such a wonderful phrase.
Preordain. That is an Underworld Breach and a Consign.
Wow.
I like all of this. Yeah, I'm just going to keep both. I wish we had the Consign on 1, but that's okay.
Can't have it all.
So, there's the Chalice, but we've got the Flame of Anor to pop that if we need to. Hey, look, Underworld Breach.
So it's incredible.
Yeah. I can probably just put the Consign shields down this turn because the Karn will come next turn. So if we want to just get Emry going. Play this lady. So mill an artifact. That's a Mox Amber.
That you did.
We need to blow up the Chalice first, but we can actually do that.
I was going to say, look, with so many Besejus, well, you don't have the green yet, but...
yeah, it's the Flame of Anor that should do the trick. Yeah. Okay. Let's get Saga going. Oh, that's the entire combo. Can we go off?
Probably not with the Chalice in play.
Yeah, I need to get rid of the Chalice first. So I can go Beseju, Flame, Amber. But then the Opal's not turned on. So not this turn, but hopefully next turn. So hopefully they just go for a Karn here and then we can untap and win. All right. And notably, Emry is a wizard, so we actually get to do
that's mad.
All right, so let's Draw cards. Pop this. Oh, I don't have blue and red.
Oh, no.
Ah, that's awkward.
You could play Station.
Yeah.
And then hold up consign.
Yeah. And then next turn, the Opal will be turned on.
Oh, thanks to Saga. Yeah.
Yeah, I could also just make a Saga token.
Can also just make a Saga token, that's true.
But I think I can actually just win next turn if all this goes well. I'm going to blap you in the face. Get in there, Emry.
Transparent Emry. This surely is not a bug. What is going on here?
This is just a moto thing.
Amazing.
Yeah, it sometimes does this with certain versions where it takes time to like load the actual card, and it's taking a little bit longer than it normally does right now.
It seems to be taking forever.
Hey, look, maybe we get a whole video of cool ghost-looking Emry. It does actually look kind of nice with that art.
It does sort of match, yes. I do love this Emry art. I have this Emry art.
The actual list that I played at the RC was a beautiful disaster. Because the deck is bloody expensive to put together. It was just a mishmash of everything I could find, which ended up being most of the play sets had 3 matching and one extremely mismatched. So nice. I had 3 Throne of Eldraine Emry and 1 of this Emry. I had 3 regular Mox Opal and 1 like secret lair old border crazy Mox Opal. It was just, it was very, very funny. So yeah, if they go Karn, we counter the Karn, and then next turn we can flame away the Chalice, and then use Emry to play the Amber, and then we've got 2 mana to play Breach, and we can go from there.
Cool. Okay, that's fun. Okay, we're playing spells. Would you like
it's a Karn.
Resolve that?
I would like you to not have Karn. Bye.
So yeah.
So they were sitting there thinking for a while, do I want to jam this into Consign? Do I not want to jam this into Consign?
And then they just jammed it into Consign. They have chosen
death. So let's tap this for mana, and I guess I just grab another Amber.
You're asking me, man.
Doesn't really matter. I guess I can grab Haywire Might, which might save me a mana in this whole process, actually.
Oh, sure.
And then I will. No. I'll add a green. Pop this. Go away. What's you up to this? And then I will sacrifice, target me, this Mox Opal, and then always yes to this, and then resolve it.
Oh, now we're off to the goddamn races.
We sure are. So then I will Emry back this Mox Amber, I guess. Cast this Mox Amber, add a blue, and then sacrifice this Mox Amber, and then resolve this. And then I will cast this Underworld Breach, paying like this. Cool. Alrighty. Let's do some stuff. Let's cast Mox Amber, exiling this, and this, and this. There we go. They don't want to make me go through the whole thing, so that's nice.
Got him.
So yeah, I think this configuration was a pretty good one to have on the draw in particular. So I think I'm pretty happy with this.
Yeah, hell yeah. Run it back.
So yeah, even with the trimmed down version of the combo, that one.
I was going to say, we just kind of won.
Yeah. Which is where these post-war games get weird, because like you still got the main combo in here, but they also need to be aware of Urza Saga and Tamiyo and all the other things that you can do.
Yeah, true.
And if they hate too much against one of them, they'll lose to another. Like the number of times I just had Urza Saga token beat down when they had 3 different Breach hate pieces in play.
Yeah, what do we think about this?
Okay, with this. We should have Delirium on pretty quickly so we can nug Karn if need be.
Oh,
although 2 zeros against the Chalice deck could be a bit awkward.
Especially if they drop it on 0.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. No Chalice, please. Let's go.
No Chalice.
Cool. We'll just draw the Nature's Claim anyway. Alright, so let's go. Scalding Tarn, Mox Opal, Mishra's Bauble, and pass.
Nice.
I don't know if we'll crack this Bauble yet.
I was going to say, do we want to just keep it around so we can play the station and have Mox Opal on?
Yeah, certainly possible. Second Temple with no Eldrazi. Love that. Alright, well let's see what we're drawing next turn. I think we grab
Hedge Maze, or do we want or do we want red? We probably want red, right?
I mean, we are going to want it, but
we have a Scalding Tarn in hand. We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine on colors. Oh, action.
What's this?
Oh, this is command.
Oh, Command of Kozilek.
That's the one. Yeah, it's replaced
My parents. It's replaced my parents, and now all I see is Kozilek's command.
I kind of remember the other one. Colligan's command. It's replaced Colligan's command as K command. Which
I feel like that doesn't sit right with me. Like, Colligan's command will always be K command.
Such a boomer, Adrian.
I know.
Steam Vents?
It's French. It's actually Steam Vents.
That's actually a bit awkward, because that's my only fetchable untapped red source.
Well, you just... what about... Oh, yeah, your basic mountain is gone.
Yeah, I trimmed that. I'm still going to bin it, because I just don't need it. And I'll just get rid of this Mox Opal.
Classic.
Which means I'm not cracking my Mishra Bauble. Hello, Flame of the North. Okay, so let's play Scalding Tarn, play Grinding Station. And then do I want to just use this to get the a red source? I think I probably do. So let's do... Oh, I can't do that yet. Never mind. Oh, I should have played Urza Saga there. That was bad. My bad.
Well, now you have Unholy Heat and Nature's Claim.
Yeah. Right now we've only got one card type in the graveyard, but we can increase that pretty quickly.
Opponent's got all the Eldrazi temples.
That's true, yeah. So look, we're probably getting a large Chonkosaurus dropped on our head pretty soon.
Yeah, opponent is in play an 8-drop territory. Okay, that's Fleshraker. And Holy Heat does kill the Fleshraker.
It does, yeah. Calm. Oh, Thought Not Seer. Okay. Guess I just let that happen.
I thought you may have wanted to Unholy Heat the Fleshraker in response to the cast.
Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah, I should probably just nug the Fleshraker, hey? I mean, they're certainly taking Flame of Anor regardless. I'm just much more scared of Calm than I am of Fleshraker. So, if they take the flame here and I can turn on heat next turn, do I just do that? And then heat the Thought Not Seer and try to combo them? Because we can actually combo at this point, if I can find Breach.
Okay. I don't know why Flame would turn on heat.
No, so they will Thought Not Seer, taking the Flame of Anor.
Yeah.
And then next turn, with access to being able to put lots more cards in my graveyard, I can heat the Thought Not Seer to get back Flame of Anor to go digging for Breach.
Ah, okay. Well, why would you get it back?
Oh, yeah, try to get the card itself back.
It's not how TKS works.
Alright, I'm not a huge fan of this. Yeah, been a while since I had a TKS played against me. Goodbye, Flame of Anor. So I think I'll crack the Bauble here, because I do just want cards.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody knows there's mine coming up, which is not a card. I probably should have cracked that beforehand, just to see what they had coming. Fetch lands.
It found another Bauble.
It sure did. So I really want to go get that tapped red source, but I'm going to play Urza Saga here. So not looking super hot right now. I think I'm just going to crack this now, because if I draw Consign, I will want that on their turn. Hey, look, they've still got Urza's
I still got it.
Okay, your turn.
Wonder what they're going to draw, Sam.
I assume they don't have a Khan, because I think they would have jammed it last turn. But it's possible they were trying to... Ooh, baby. It's possible they were trying to play around Consign.
Yeah, okay. That's a fair point.
Look, they've got an Urza's Mine.
I don't know. That's news to me.
Looking for... Come on. Let me just win. So this is probably K command, which can stop us winning.
How does it stop us?
Because it can exile stuff from the graveyard.
Oh, sure. Okay.
That's not what I was after. Ugh. So I can actually just go off anyway. So here's how this works. I play Island, make a Saga token to turn on Opal, and then play Breach.
Yep.
And then they command in response exiling... What can they do it for? Just heaps. We can still potentially win.
Okay.
So, do I want to just wait one turn? I think I should just wait one turn, actually.
I gotta leave it to you. I'm not
the problem is waiting, because they're about to just surveil 1,000,000, which will almost certainly find them a Khan. So if they've got commands, I think I'm probably better off just going for it. So let's go for it.
Let's go for it.
I don't think this is likely to work, but it could. Okay, and then let's go Underworld Breach. So they're fire off command here, and certainly exile the 2 Baubles, but potentially the rest of the graveyard as well. Dismember the construct.
Okay.
That's fine. No command?
They're trying command in response.
I'm going to cast this Mishra's Bauble to get Delirium back, and then I'm going to target me this Mox Opal. Always yes to this, and then resolve it. Oh, okay. I'm going to cast this Mox Opal.
It's just sort of happening.
Yeah. I don't think they've got it. Hell yeah. Unless they're waiting for the win condition, which is possible. And then I will sacrifice... Oh, no, hang on. Cancel. Need to add mana first. Let's add a blue first, and then Grinding Station, target me, sack this. I add blue first just in case I hit a counter spell. And then resolve this, and then off we go. There's the Grapeshot.
There's the Grapeshot.
Heat, Bauble, last red source. Done. Add red. Sacrifice this, target me. Cast this Mox. Exile Bauble, Flame, Tamio.
I was going to say, not the Amber.
It doesn't matter too much. And then add another red. Target me.
We're just off to the races now.
Opal, exile stock up, and station. It pains me to exile a stock up, let me tell you.
I know, I can only imagine. It's really hurting right now.
Just keep an eye on that storm count. Oh, do I want to keep the spell pierce there? I don't think so. I don't think they've got anything.
They're letting you go, though.
Yeah, that's why I don't think they have anything.
No, but I mean, like, they haven't scooped yet.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Might as well. Just make me do it, see if I can time out. Which, hey, look, I'm something of a timeout on myself.
Oh.
I'm also leaving that Emry in there because it can be useful. I don't think I need the Bolt. Yeah, just in case we need more cards in the graveyard, Emry can be useful. Because we've got lots of mana right now. Just need to make sure that I can actually Grapeshot them to death. Because it sometimes requires casting the Grapeshot twice. I mean, I've got Jace in the deck anyway, so...
Oh, yeah, right.
It doesn't matter too much. Hey, consign. Alright, let's go. Opal, exile. This time I'll consign there, just in case.
Yeah, they're definitely not casting a coloured spell.
Yeah. Seems unlike Opal. Casting this, and this.
It's quite the dance.
Yeah. I think there's a way that I can cast Emry to get a couple more cards in the graveyard and then double Grapeshot, but I just couldn't be bothered figuring out if it works right now.
Fair.
I probably don't even need to be tapping for mana at this point either.
Well, you got enough of it. Look, there's Jace.
Yeah, I guess I exile the consign. Well, no, because I guess if they've got K-Command now, that would suck.
It would suck.
Yes, I just exiled the Jace.
Yeah.
I probably could have cracked the Mishra's Bauble there to get one extra card in the graveyard. That probably would have been better. What are we up to? 15? Alright, let's go one more. Okay, I Grapeshot you.
We Grapeshotting.
Exile, Strict Serenade. I'm actually going to sack the Bauble. They've got a Soulless Jailer on top. Okay, now let's Grapeshot. Target you. Pay mana. Exile 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so you have 2 consigns. Pew! Look at them all.
Hey, we got there.
You did it.
Take that deck that's designed to beat this one.
All right, is it as good as Junior Batata? No, it's Carvo to Liber.
I think they're just very cold. It's Carvu to Burr.
Oh, to Burr.
This is a good colorless hand. Do you like a good colorless hand?
It casts Grinding Station pretty well.
I mean, it casts Grinding Station, then fetches Mox Opal, so like it's not completely blank.
It seems pretty completely bad. Well, look at all these colors.
Look at that, and I get to put the Grapeshot on the bottom of my deck.
It's almost ideal.
Kind of. It's actually kind of useful having it in hand because it doesn't get exiled. So it's possible I just put this Soul Guide Lantern back, because that's another one that I don't mind just having in the deck. But having the Lantern when I put the Heat, kind of useful. I'm just going to put that Grapeshot back.
I mean, you'll be fetching at some point, surely.
But yeah, the issue is I will fetch at some point, and then it might get milled at some point and then exiled.
Sure, okay, yeah.
Tis the downside of only playing one win condition in the deck.
Oh, okay.
Opal.
Opal's nice.
Yeah, so I think I still just lead on Tamio. Probably should have played Steam Vents.
Ah, yeah.
Blue Eldrazi.
Hell yeah.
What is this? Blue Eldrazi. There have been some versions of the Eldrazi deck that have touched blue, partly so they can play Consigned to Oblivion. Consigned to Memory. I always get that card wrong. Is Flesh right there?
Could be.
Oh, okay, come on. Okay.
No, just get rid of that.
Fair deal. I'm going to play Mishra's Bauble and Mox Opal and Socket.
Look at that.
Exile your color against command. And then Emry.
Oh, feels like we're playing an affinity deck. I love this.
Yeah. Grinding Station in the yard. We love that. And then I'll shock this in and pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emry plus Soul Guide Lantern is the combination you want to get in some other matchups.
Yeah, right.
This is.
There we go. Flesh Raker.
Okay.
Raking it in, as it were.
I would like to heat this thing. Might as well take a look at what you're drawing in case it's a Karn. It is a Mystic Forge. They're playing our nonsense.
Oh, the deck we tried that one week.
Yeah. Well, that Fleshforge is getting out of here then.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Oh, is he up to this?
Oh.
Okay. Well, I've got too many grinding stations and not enough Underworld.
Well, hang on. Oh, okay.
What?
You could have tapped Opal, played Opal legend rules to the bin.
Can't tap Opal.
Can't tap Opal. Can't tap Opal.
And I just want to draw more cards at this point. I just want to find
okay, sure.
Breach, which I could possibly do right now because I can draw off Lantern, and I might as well actually.
Yeah, the colorless deck doesn't really do much with the bin. Nope.
Okay.
It's a land. It's a gateway to more cards.
I love the Surveil lands. Okay, don't need that. And then I guess I play a grinding station just to get another artifact out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And over to you.
To me?
Yeah, it's your turn actually now, Adrian.
Oh,
yep,
God.
What would you like to do? Would you like to play a Mystic Forge?
I'll play Khan.
Don't say that. What is wrong with you? Looks like another Fleshraker.
Okay, yeah. Well, as they continue to rake it in.
I mean, you are a fan of the Fleshraker. That is something that
Love
you
that card. Such a cool card.
Everflowing Chalice on top. Okay. Yeah, they're doing the deck that we did.
Hell yeah.
Or we could just win. That's always
it's
a thing
time to win the game.
We can do. Hopefully, all this time this has not meant a counterspell, but there's not much we can do about it if it is. So, grinding station?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. They're dead.
That was Underworld Breach, but you know.
Underworld Breach, look, the cards all melt together after a little while. Cool. Alright, another Eldrazi deck, but this time it's a Mystic Forge deck. Mystic Forge deck not likely to have,
They don't run Khan, do they?
No, I don't think they can afford it.
As in, like, the players who play this deck are too poor to afford.
They're too poor. Yeah, no. Here at the Draft Punks, we're all about just punching down.
That's it.
So I won't bring in the Nature's Claims. I can just swap the Shifty Woodland for
the Shifty Woodland.
A Besaju. And then the Haywire seems totally fine over the Soulguide Lantern. And then we do want one more win condition, and we usually just want Flame of Vanilla in these post-board games. So then let's swap out Grinding Station and an Opal. Pithing Needle. Like it could name the activated ability on Mystic Forge, but that seems mediocre. Serenade and Pierce both seem quite good. We'll probably just trim some rumbles again. Maybe I don't worry about all of this. I guess Flame does seem really good against the artifact deck. So this does seem quite nice. And I normally wouldn't want Heat or Bolt in this sort of matchup, but you can hit Fleshraker.
Yeah. Just in regular mode, yeah.
Yeah, so I might just trim the other Rumble. Because they are very likely to have Tormod scripts.
Oh, yeah.
Just making sure we don't mill over important things. Okay.
Neat.
Kavu to Burr.
What do you think about this one?
2 lands. Amber, Bolt, Flame, stock up. It's very slow.
Yeah.
But might be totally fine. I'm okay with it.
Okay. Well, I will defer to your judgment, Sam. As the Breach Master.
That is definitely other people. They've also got Devourer. I'm normally the type to, I'm normally a little bit contrarian in my deck choice. I don't like playing the best deck. I like playing the deck that beats the best deck, if that makes sense.
I totally agree.
But that didn't exist this time around. made it a pretty easy choice. I don't think they've got Chalice in their deck. Assuming they're doing what we think they're doing. Their deck is
I'm
full of zeros, so I'm not going to play out the Mox.
Chalice is technically a 0.
Yeah, but it'll shut off their entire deck.
Yes, this is true. But you could play it on 0 in that deck. And
so I guess this is probably going to go
only cares about cost, so that's kind of funny.
That's true, yeah. I assume this is going to go get a Graph Digger's Cage or something to shut off our combo.
Dig some graphs. Oh.
Mox Opal. Don't think I want that. I'd actually really like one of the creatures to double up on Flame of Vanilla. Oh, we get one anyway.
Scrybug.
So, do I just cast Grinding Station or just pass? If I play Grinding Station, I could just win next turn, which is always nice. I often don't like running it out because if it gets destroyed, that's very sad. But I don't think these colorless decks are very likely to destroy it.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's play Grinding Station. I'm likely to get countered, I think.
We think. Okay, yeah, just make a dude.
Yes. Yeah, okay, yes. And then I'm going to play a Mox Opal. Always yes. Okay, and then I'm going to play Mox Amber.
Hey.
And I could bolt this construct.
You could.
Let's see what they do. You want to make another one? Do. Alright, well I'm going to bolt the first one so your Mox doesn't come online.
Ah, nice.
And untap my grinding station. There are some funny tricks you can do with that grinding station trigger. Oh, okay, they get so good. Exile our Mox, that's fine. We got plenty of Moxes. Hedge Maze. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stock up.
Oh yeah, yep.
Take it from there. Alright, so let's stock up. Like this.
I love how this good Ether Drift draft card is modern playable.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been playing a lot of formats, actually. So, I think I go Consign Emry. Or Consign Tamiyo? Consign Tamiyo, probably better.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'm going to hurt myself a bit.
Ouch.
Play this, and then play this Tamiyo.
And then counter a spell.
Turns on the Mox Amber, so that we may consign probably this
K command. Oop.
Mm-hmm. Well, might as well do it now.
None of that.
All right, your turn.
None of that.
So this Flame of Anor is going to flip the Tamiyo as well.
Oh, yeah, nice.
That's at my grinding station. My favorite trick with that trigger on grinding station is if they play the Stone Brain, it puts the grinding station trigger on the stack, which means you can blow up the Stone Brain before they can activate it at sorcery speed.
Oh, no way!
It's so good. All right, let's attack with this Tamiyo. Would you like to kill the Tamiyo? No?
Investigate. Grinding station trigger.
Okay. Now, we could get super tricksy here.
Like the Hobbitses.
Oh, probably don't have enough mana to. 3. Well, for now, I'm one short. That's unfortunate. Oh, well, I mean, if they kill it, they kill it. Draw cards, destroy artifacts. Me draw cards, you no art.
It's a great sentence. Me cards me, you no artifact. Me get cards, you get no artifact. Draw a card.
I don't want to exile the graveyard, okay. I would like to flip this Tamiyo, and I would like to win the game if possible, actually. And if they had K command there, they would have used it. Let's tick up this Tamiyo. Let's play a Scalding Tarn, I guess. Go get a mountain.
And win the game?
And play Underworld Breach. Is that okay? Am I allowed to do that? Oh, I am. Very nice. Okay, cool. And they don't want to play anymore.
Hey, you got it. All right.
Get out here.
We are doing a lot of winning this video.
It's almost like this deck is really good or something.
Well, this looks full of lands.
This, yeah, 5 lands is like 3 too many, even if one of them's an Urza Saga. Yeah, I'm okay with this. And we'll just put back Redundant Grinding Station.
I was gonna say this head looks pretty damn good actually.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess this is it's the Eldrazi Power Hour.
all night long.
Have we seen? Has that been the first thing that's happened in each match so far?
I don't think Mystic Forge player did it.
Oh no, they did it in game 2. Yeah, you're right. Oh well, just a turn 2 Karn. No. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, you love to see it.
I'm not going to play this Tamiyo. I think I'll just do this on their end step. Oh my god, please play Karn.
Sam's never been so excited to counter a Karn.
Yeah. Yeah, the one of Spell Pierce is great because it's just not right to play around it. Come on. Yeah.
There he is. See you later. You are going bye-bye. Make sure you get an untapped source.
Yeah, I guess I grab...
Is it Vance?
I think I'll grab Breeding Pool. Rumble is quite a nice draw. I was about to say no Spell Pierce for you today. No Planeswalker for you.
No Planeswalker for you today. No Karn. No turn 2 Karn.
A Mind Stone? Shame. Terrible shame. Okay, land?
That'd be good. Hey!
The land. You love to see it. Alright, I guess I'll just grab a Surveil land with that and play Tamiyo. Unless I want to play Emry to keep getting the Bauble back, but I don't think I do. And it's good.
Hell yeah. Now, unfortunately, this is probably where they just play the second card that they had in hand.
Shh. Don't say such hurtful
Oh, no,
words.
okay. Plays out the Mind Stone.
Just silly Mind Stone. Love it. Go to Thundering Falls. Sink into Stupor. It's technically a land, so play Stocker.
True.
So, I guess so.
And we're not exactly on some sort of clock.
Yeah, we're really just on the they draw another Khan clock.
Yeah.
So I said at the start that some lists are playing the third Flame of Anor instead of this stock up, and Flame would be a little bit better here in that it would flip Tamio.
It would flip, yeah.
But I'm pretty happy with the stock up here, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, Breach Opal?
Breach Opal looks pretty nice, doesn't it?
Or do we want the Needle?
I don't think so. Because, like, if they draw Khan, that just sucks for us in general, so I'm not really going to play around them having Khan. Breach Opal. Put these in any order. Can't use the Opal yet, so I don't think I'll play it. Again, possible that they're that Eldrazi version again. Maybe I do play it just for that reason. I might actually do that.
Good point. Good point.
And then I will pass. It's not active, so I can't play Emry. Doesn't sack a Mind Stone. If they play a Devourer here or something, that's fine.
They have 7 Eldrazi mana. Does get them a Devourer.
Yeah, but that's okay. Actually, if they play Devourer, they lose.
Yep. Crack at a stone. You love to see it, unless it turns into a Khan.
Yeah, which I assume is what they're digging for, right? Because the Breach player plays stock up. You've got a pretty good idea of what's coming next.
Eldrazi Temple.
TKS?
TKS.
Wow. All right.
Thoughts? We're not seeing any thoughts today.
We play on.
Unless they just grab Emry. No. Okay.
That'd be nice.
They're tucking?
Exile the big boy?
Or is this wastes today? No, it's all is dust.
So they might have an Emrakul in hand. That's not a breach.
Hot draw the breach?
I could. So yeah, what happens if I go Saga, crack a clue, flip Tamio?
Oh yeah.
Or a breeding pool. We'll leave up red in case we find heat. Flip Tamio, tick up Tamio. So this will give their attacking creatures -1/-0.
Yep.
And then play Emry.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I should have played her. Well, no, I was happy with the way I did that. Okay.
Well, they got one card in hand.
Yeah. Which I'm going to guess is Emrakul. Oh no, they just put all this dust back in their hand to get rid of the Tamio. That's awesome. And then, yeah, they've got exactly 7 Eldrazi mana. So, oh no, they're going to attack the Tamio. Oh.
Get it for 3.
Okay, so she goes to 1, and then we'll tick her back up to 3 next turn, but we'll have a Rumble blocker.
Sack the stone. Okay, really digging, really looking for that Khan,
Yeah,
I can only assume.
I would assume so, yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No, that's 3 mana. That's... Oh, TKS. Okay.
Takes Rumble,
Take the station?
surely. Unless you want to take the station.
Okay, Rumble.
Okay.
Preordain's good.
Preordain is good. Let's stick up Tamio. Let's Preordain. Yeah, sometimes the bolt is not as good as the heat, but that's okay. Bottom this. The Preordains will continue. I guess I do it now. Find Grinding Station Amber. I don't think I want either of those. Amber does tap for blue and green at the moment, which is cute.
Opal.
More Moxen. Okay, I'm going to play Breeding Pool untapped. Then I'm going to play Grinding Station. No, I'm going to make a construct and play Emry. Oh no, I'm still 1 artifact short. That's a bit awkward.
You can play Grinding Station. You can tap Mox Opal, play the other Mox Opal for the other mana, and then make a guy.
True, yeah. Is that better than playing Emry? Probably. Okay. Always yes. Okay.
And you can also get the mill off of the first Mox Opal.
What are you talking about? I can't do that. I only have 2 artifacts. Adrian, what have you done?
Oh.
And now I can't play Emry either.
I swear there was a 3rd artifact lying around somewhere.
I like that we get to blame that one on you. That's nice.
Well, look, or we blame you for just believing me, you know?
Look, I mean...
Should have fact-checked.
It's entirely reasonable. You are very confident. I tend to trust your confidence.
I felt confident. I was like, yeah, this is it.
So 1 at Tamio, 1 at face. We remain just a breach away from winning. And we've got 3 in the deck. And we did just dig pretty deep as well.
We did. That we did.
To the point where I probably don't even crack a fetch if I draw 1.
Wow.
Right? Because I've got 4 cards I don't want on the bottom.
That's a good point. What are we casting now? Fleshraker.
the Raking of Flesh.
And then another
Ooh,
Flesh
boy.
Raker.
I feel a strong need to win next turn.
I do too, Sam. I feel it also.
I have a need for winning.
For winning. I mean, the deck wins kind of fast, so it's there we go.
So just win next turn, see? It's easy. What's
I bet they were thinking like, I've got this if they don't top deck Breach.
Yeah. I'll get Khan. Yeah. And then I am in my main phase, so I'm going to tap this for red and then station myself.
Where will you station yourself?
That's a good question. I will play this Underworld Breach, and I will play this Mox Opal. Want to keep playing opponent? It's okay if you don't. I don't judge you.
I know you do judge them, though.
Ah, yeah, it's true, I do. I mean,
because you want to play out the combo.
I do a little bit. Yeah, you often see that where people say, I'm going to make them do it to spite them, teach them to play stupid combo deck. Like, joke's on you, we love this.
Yeah, the combo player doesn't play it because they don't like doing self-interactive durdles.
Yeah. All right, there's the Grapeshot. And we've got heaps of cards in graveyard, so this should be pretty easy. Opal, exile this one. Another red. Opal, exile this one.
And we begin the dance. It bears some similarity to the Chwinga dance, I would say.
Oh man, the Chwinga dance. That is a heck of a callback.
That it is.
Wow, that one I had struck from my memory.
I never forget the Chwinga dance. Only real OGs of the channel will remember the Chwinga dance.
I think there's a short somewhere about the Chwinga dance.
There is absolutely a short of the Chwinga dance, emphatically known as the Chwinga cut.
What set was that?
I believe that was Battle for Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. You are quite right. Oh, exile stock up. Very sad. Let's add another red. Can I just double Grapeshot them? No, they're on 20. A little bit longer. Purple. Exile these. Add another red. Yeah, those Dungeons and Dragons draft sets were not amazing, but they did give us some very funny moments.
They did. They really did. Look at us go, Sam. We are comboing.
Okay, just going to let that resolve now and Grapeshot them. Oh, actually, let's do this. Get this one. Okay.
Oh, and cast out the Emrys.
Nah, I don't need to. Grapeshot. Exiling Rumble. Bolt. Amber. Pew, 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 pew.
Explode face. Same target. Okay. Okay. Doing
this when you've got like 3 seconds on the clock is very stressful.
I can only imagine.
Grapeshot you.
Grapeshot them again.
Exile 1, 2, 3.
I feel like when Wizards went and printed Underworld Breach, someone should have held up Underworld Breach, the card in one hand, and Grapeshot in the other hand, just alone, and been like, maybe not.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, like it's definitely getting banned in a week. Like it won't be Mox Opal. It's the card that is definitely like if they leave Breach in the format, it'll just get broken again somewhere down the road.
I was gonna say, like, the fact that Breach has actually lasted this long in Modern is wild to me.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that is quite impressive
because it's been banned out of every other format. It's banned in Legacy, banned in Pioneer, yet somehow it is managed to go under the radar.
Is it pointed in Highlander, in Australian Highlander? I believe it is.
Good question. I think it might be.
I think it is.
I think it attracts a single point.
I've got a feeling it's more than that.
I know that Thassa's Oracle attracts like 3 points.
Yeah, it's a lot. Now, I wonder if these versions of Eldrazi are actually not playing Emrakul, in which case I don't mind cutting the Soul Guide Lantern.
3 points for Underworld Breach.
Yeah, that sounds right.
4 points for Thassa's Oracle, which puts it up in the likes of Time Vault and Black Lotus.
Yep.
Just to let you know how powerful that card is.
Yeah, that's insane, right? Yeah, it's pointed as high as Black Lotus.
The only cards that attract higher points than Thassa's Oracle, Black Lotus, and Time Vault are Time Walk, Ancestral Recall, and Mana Crypt.
Yeah, right.
At 5 points each.
Out of a maximum of 7.
Out of a maximum of 7. Or 8 if you play no reserve list cards.
True. Yeah. Okay, I think I might go with this plan again.
Okay, I dig it.
Yeah.
How does it feel to play the best deck in the format, Sam?
Yeah. Feels powerful. Oh, this is so close to a keep.
I think I have an Underworld Breach or two knocking around somewhere. I should sell those.
Get rid of them. I mean, no one's buying them at the moment, but hang on to it for 7-point Highlander purposes.
Oh, of course. There you go. Just hang on to one.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
Also, shout out to the 7-point Highlander community in Australia. Cool format that I've been enjoying playing, and everyone is sort of aware that this is like an indie sort of like community-led format, and everyone's really into it. I love it.
Do I put back Flame? I guess I've got 2 lands. Like maybe I put back Bauble.
Put back one of the counters?
Maybe.
I mean, 2 counters is really nice.
That's really good. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this. Now, do I hold up my fetch on turn 1 or Preordain? Well,
well, we can't counter the turn 0 Chalice, but we do have a Haywire Might.
Load up with Haywire Might, though. Good thing I bottomed that Bauble. All right, I'm just going to, I don't think they can play Karn next turn. So, like, if they play a Fleshraker, would I consign that? Probably.
Because I guess you can Haywire Might get rid of the Chalice the next turn. But then again, Chalice doesn't affect our hand at the moment, so we can just sort of keep it around until we need to go.
Yeah.
Tower.
Just cracking the map. All right, good. Now, do I get green for this Haywire Might or red for the Flame? I think I'm going to grab red for the Flame.
What is your team of Tri-land?
That's true, yeah. Emry without any artifacts.
I was going to say, I think that one goes to the bin.
I mean, it does turn on double mode on the Flame, though.
Yeah, true.
Can I get a Tamiyo?
Ooh, Tarn's good.
Tarn's not bad. So I think I Preordain then Tarn?
Yeah, Preordain Tarn, hold up a counter spell.
And hopefully I don't want to top both.
Ooh, okay.
The map. Oh, hello. Still don't need Emry.
Hey, you get your dream of not topping both.
That's it, yeah.
But I have a feeling you're going to counter their 7-drop this turn, so I don't think you're getting a Surveil land.
Oh, yeah, true. Come on, play Karn Lubricated, just for old times.
Karn Lubricated? What?
That's what the card's called, isn't it?
No Karn. No big...
Okay, so this probably means...
A big K command?
A big command, so maybe I just don't crack the fetch.
I get... But what do we... Are we scared? Okay, yeah, no, we are scared about a big K command. Okay.
5 is a lot, and that feels nice.
It does feel nice.
Okay, I'm going to play this as a land.
In ouch mode. Then we continue the Mexican standoff. The god for it. Gotta hit it. 7 mana. 7 of your Tron manas. See ya. None of that.
No, thank you. I'd prefer if you didn't do that.
We would like to pierce that spell.
It is nice when a plan comes together. You say, I'm not going to crack this because I know what you're doing, and then you get them.
TKS?
No. Not Seer. I think not.
You think not, Seer?
No, thank you.
None of that.
And this is why I liked keeping the Flame, right? Because if we're going to sit here and play 1 for 1...
Yeah, the Flame is gonna pull us back through.
If you've got a command here, you've got a Dredge Maze.
Oh, Dredge Maze. I like this. I like these puns we're doing.
Saga. I really just want to find the combo. I don't think I want Saga.
Emry. You can have Emry.
Worth noting that if your opponent has a Chalice on 0, you should blow it up at the last moment. Because if they've got more Chalices in hand, this is preventing them from playing them.
Yeah. Okay.
So...
The Chalice comes for us all.
This is a little bit awkward.
Ask not, who the Chalice voids for. It voids for thee.
Do I just pass and then draw 2 cards on their end step if they don't do anything? Or do I just play Haywire Might and leave up stuff? Or do I play Haywire Might Emry and put the shields down completely? I don't like that idea.
No, I don't like it either. Shields down completely sounds bad. But I could see playing a Haywire Might here. Okay.
They must be sitting there thinking they've got like 4 Moxen in hand.
Yeah.
They can't run out.
We've totally nailed them. What's this?
Nothing. Love that. I've currently got 9-11 Eldrazi mana? No. Ooh, that's...
Well, they're stoning.
I told you I'd get stoned for some of my opinions before.
Yeah, and here we are, getting mind stoned.
That sounds like... Never mind.
Like the Nirvana album.
Yeah. And Nirvana themselves a lot of the time.
That's so true. 8 of the colorless Eldrazi mana. No, none of that. None of that.
I continue to prefer you not doing that. So once again, I'm not gonna pop.
Oh, double breach.
Do I Emry or Flame? If Emry can find Grinding Station, I can potentially win next turn. So I think I like that option.
And you can still get rid of Chalice.
Yeah. Okay, well, we found a Bauble.
Baubling. Baubling, here we go.
Which I think this all is dust to take out Emry. Okay. That's one way to kill an Emry. I don't think I popped the Chalice yet. Well, maybe I do.
If we draw...
Because, like, I've got Flame in hand, so if they've got another one... I don't know, it just doesn't matter right now. Lightning Bolt. Do I Flame at sorcery speed? Probably not.
Just to draw 2 cards?
Yeah.
Oh, getting in for 1, Sam. We're on the board.
This Haywire-Might's going to go the distance.
We are on the board.
I did play a mill player on day 2 of the RC, which is a very bad matchup for this deck.
No.
I did win it, but partway through I countered something with Strix Serenade. No! I can bolt it if they tick down. Okay, I'm going to nug this now then. That's unfortunate. And the game became a bit of a standoff, and the 2/2 that I gave them with the Strix started to become their win condition. He said that this might be the first time I ever actually win with damage with this deck.
That's amazing.
I can play the Stone Brain here, so that's... Oh, they just fetch another Chalice. I'd like to tell you about things you love to see.
Yeah, that's actually awesome.
That's amazing for us.
And, like, maybe you can take a little bit of a big brain token there. A big brain counter. A galaxy brain counter, if you will.
Oh, for blowing up the Chalice.
Because you've shown, like, I'm really scared of Chalice, and I don't think you have one in the board.
Alright, I'm going to play Emry to try to find that grinding station, and it turns on the Flame of Anor.
No grinding station, however.
We did find some Moxes, so hopefully they just draw something not too relevant for a little while. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. The top deck giveth and the top deck taketh away.
The top deck definitely doth do that.
Worth noting that if I can find another red source, I can... They get Sky Sovereign?
Boat.
What format is it?
Kills the Emry.
I can Underworld Breach and then Lightning Bolt down the Karn.
You don't have double red.
Yeah. So I just need to draw another red source for that. Okay, I'm just gonna pass then.
How do they crew boat?
They can't right now. So hopefully they just go get something really scary with Karn and then we can sign it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Sky Sovereign in play in Modern.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
So I suspect they've actually boarded in all of their hate, like all of their Stone Brains and stuff are in the main deck right now.
Yeah.
Which is why they are fetching boat.
Yep. Good old boat. Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle for the grinding station.
Alright, well, I mean, it's annoying enough to counter. Can I get a red source? Notably, Flame can't hit. Another Emry.
Hey, this one will live.
Yeah, I guess hopefully they don't...
They don't draw a creature, and they don't crew Sky Sovereign, and they don't blap Emry.
That's correct. I'm hoping those 3 things don't happen.
It's kind of just one thing. It's just like one...
Yeah. It's still no grinding station. Okay. Mind Stone. I mean, they've got infinite mana, so that's just a redraw. So, what can we do here? We can... Because I can't actually cast any of these zeros out of the graveyard. I could recast the Haywire Might, actually. That can blow up. Oh, right. They tick up with Karn.
Ah, that's how they do it. You know...
Forgot about that. It's only 5 power, though. No.
Yeah, got him. What's this?
This. Another Karn?
Another Chalice on 2.
Okay. I'm going to be honest, this is starting to get tricky. There are now 3 things that we need to get off the board.
Yeah, we just... Hey, Tamio resolves.
So if I draw another land, I can Tamio flame
you
both
could just...
modes.
Yeah.
But at this point, I probably just need to flame...
The boat?
No, flame the big Chalice. This is the one I care least about. This is the last one that's going to go. Because I flame Chalice. Is this -2 or -3? -2. Hopefully they just -2 it. So yeah, I flame the big Chalice. I'm just going to pass here. But I'm going to flame the big Chalice and then hopefully draw a red source. I've got 1 Opal in the graveyard as well. That's kind of annoying. But I've got... How many Ambers do I have in the graveyard?
None. You've actually only got 3 artifacts. Sorry, 4 artifacts in the bin. It's kind of hilarious.
Okay, so that's...
Oh, no, you got 1 Amber in the bin, sorry.
I've got 1? Okay. That's not a red source
not
at all.
Not a red source.
So yeah, I can't bring back the Haywire Might because I can't activate it because of Karn. And I cannot bolt the Karn because I don't have a second red source. I could Preordain.
Oh yeah, you could.
That worth it?
Is there some bizarre line where you can construct a countering of the Chalice trigger with Consign to Memory?
That's kind of awesome. If I had more mana, I could do that.
I was going to say, yeah.
That's kind of awesome. All right, well, let's play this tapped And there's no point playing Tanio, so I won't. I actually really need them to tick the Karn down, because if they... Oh, no, I've got hate in the graveyard, actually. So I can kill the Karn as soon as I find another red source. Ooh, which is going to be really hard, because Steam Vents is in the graveyard. That makes things really complicated. They grab a Trinosphere. Alright, I've had enough. Okay. Do I want this Unholy Heat in the deck? I might. Spell Pierce is probably good enough still. I think on the play, let's just do this. I've got a lot of counter spells for Karn. I would like to play first. Alright, Adrian's Power apparently just went out. So that's an exciting interruption to a video. Okay, biggest barrier at the moment is going to be making sure we don't time out. So let's try and just do things quickly. Now that Adrian's gone, we can play quickly. That's not hard. And then Preordain. I don't want Emry. Do I want Consign? Yeah, Consign is probably good enough. And we'll pass. So we actually just need a grinding station, and we have the win. We play Chalice. We play Urza Saga, and attack with this here Tanio. Always yield to this trigger. And then let's Emry off Mox Amber. Mill some stuff and pass the turn. Okay, no grinding station there. Okay, this is still not Karn. Oh, no big boys. Limestone is fine. And then I think I will just crack this on end step. Another breach, not quite what I had in mind. Always go to this, play a Mishra's Bauble that gets countered by the Chalice of the Void. I'm very smart. Play an Urza Saga, attack with Tanio and Emry, I guess. And their turn. We got a 7 now. You do. Okay, so they drew a Devourer at some point recently. Would you like to cast a Karn? I can't wait to see it. Oh, TKS. I don't like that very much either. Map. And then let's make a friend. I don't think I'll make a friend off the first one, so I think I will just make mana. Resolve that. Grab Haywire Knight. Although I'm a little restricted on colours at the moment. And then make a friend. So I should have grabbed Opal actually. And attack with all. So despite being short on time, we might just get good old damage kill here. You can just counter or whatever they're doing right now, including this card, the Great Creator. Oh, I can't have a counter spell anymore. I guess I'm not countering. That sucks. I guess this can go get Engineered Explosives, which takes out 2 constructs. The Filigree Silex. I assume that's doing a similar thing. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value equal to the number of counters. Okay, so that's going to destroy all my tokens, which I'm not a terribly big fan of. I mean, yeah, it's just no point in. And if I get a... Oh, I can get Needle! Oh my god, I can get Needle! I can't spend this mana, so that's fine. Are they dead? Yeah, they're dead. I love this game.
Alright. Long Arch Double O.
Speaking of long, there's been a 24-hour gap between games. Now that you have the internet back again, and just the rest of modern society.
Yeah, it's good to be back. You know, I was in the wilderness for a moment, but you know, I'm alive, and that's all that matters. So let's play some Underworld Breach before it gets banned. I really jeopardized this video by waiting any longer. So
you really did.
More time could elapse for Underworld Breach to get banned.
So do we keep this hand? This is an interesting one. I think I'm inclined to keep, but it's kind of close. Got a little bit of interaction. Since we hit 1 red land, we've got more interaction and the breach. We've got a redraw of Bauble. Let's give this a go.
Yeah, okay.
I think we've been on the draw every round as well, which has not really affected our win rate.
No, we just seem to keep winning.
Yeah. Energy at long last. Okay, wish I could have countered that. You're a bit late. So do I hold up the Strix to hit a Johnny, or Thundering Falls now so I can bolt Ragavan next turn. It's probably the Thundering Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Urza's Saga. I don't think we want Urza's Saga. And then play a Bauble, and I pass the turn. Alright, so we take one monkey hit.
Yeah, one monkey hit. Classic monkey. This, like, old boomer modern card.
Remember when people thought this card was good?
Yeah. That being said, I was 0 for 0 in this card. I remember when it came out. I was like, Savannah Lines out of 10, terrible card, will never see play, dies to every removal card in the world.
Yeah.
Just gets Tamiyo and plays it. Sick one.
Okay. And plays the Ajani, so it was just the worst of everything right there. And they've got Guide of Souls coming right up. Alright, well, that's a pretty damn good start from Energy.
Pyroclasm look good here.
Yep, shame I cut it from the deck. Come on, just combo kill them on turn 3, that's easy. See, this hand could combo kill them on turn 3.
But?
So I could bolt the Ragavan, or I can just play Breeding Pool, play Rumble, and try to win next turn.
Is it feasible that you die? Probably not, right?
I don't think so. 2 plus 3 if they've got a bombard. I don't think they can 18 us, no. The turn after if we miss, certainly. But I'm kind of inclined to just go for it.
Okay, just go for it.
Should have said 16 us, but same thing. Alright, come on. We just need a Grinding Station in the bin, and now we just need to draw a Mox. So I think I'll just take this mountain. What are we doing next turn if we just miss entirely? I could just take nothing, actually.
Oh, so you just got more stuff in the bin.
Yeah, I might just take the fetch then for that reason.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then I will pass. And it's tempting to block with the spawn. But
this is really good. You know, we're kind of next leveling them here because we're like, oh, we're so desperate for a land. We're so desperate.
Yeah.
We're so desperate right now.
So, yeah, do I want to block the Ragavan? Because even if I draw Mox... Oh, actually, I can just go off next turn because I've got the Mishra's Bauble. So if I go off with Bauble, then that'll take 1, 2, 3. That's pretty tricky to go off with Bauble, actually. Yeah, because if I fetch, then... Because I need a total of... Yeah, that'll get me 8 cards in the graveyard, so I can play Station and Bauble, with which I can mill my entire deck, but I can't actually generate any mana. Because I don't have Metalcraft and I don't have a legendary thing in play.
Oh.
So I might just need to wait a turn, in which case I think I'll just block the Ragavan. Better Breach players than me might be able to see a way to win next turn. But like, even if I draw one of the Moxen, I can't actually make mana with either of them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, yeah, with only 4 mana, yeah, I think I'm just going to block. Yeah, that's kind of tricky.
Elegant parlor.
Okay. The only interaction from them to worry about game 1 is Raven Charm, which can exile the graveyard.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Guide of Souls. I knew they had that one. Okay, my turn. Soul Guide Lantern is an artifact, if we can find a Mox. So I could... no, I couldn't. So yeah, I guess I just bolt the Ragavan and hope to be able to get there next turn.
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable. Let's play Soul Guide Lantern. This will exile your Dismember in the main deck. Then play Scalding Tarn. Pass.
Then we can bolt or Strix.
Or both.
Or both. So exciting.
Yeah. And then I could also sacrifice this to draw a card, but I think I might want the artifact in play just so I can get Opal going if I need. So as much as I want another red source, I think I'll probably Scalding Tarn for, assuming I don't need to Strix, I'll Scalding Tarn for Hedge Maze and mill basically anything.
Yeah, gotcha.
Hasting something out that costs 4 mana. We don't like that one. We don't like that one.
Serenade it.
It's a bird.
That's a bird now. Without haste.
Correct, yeah. So yeah, they were gonna go search up another thing. Yeah, so this one stops us comboing, which I generally don't appreciate. So they can wait till we cast a breach and then crack it, which is annoying.
Yeah. Yes, I can see that.
In they go.
The clowns are coming in.
Come on, put counters on Ragavan. Oh, you can't. Alright, I would like to bolt. Oh, wait.
That one don't tap for mana.
No. Steam Vents. Yes. I accidentally made the mistake of tapping a fetch for mana at the RC, and it caused problems. It's difficult to rewind that one. So, yeah, don't do that.
Classic.
Go to 6. Okay, so we've probably got to find a win this turn.
What does that look like?
The third Underworld
Breach.
Breach. So what have we got? We've got 9 cards in graveyard. Is it possible this is like a Rumble go off? The problem is I've only got exactly enough mana for Breach plus Station. Okay, so I think I'm going to play Breach, play Rumble.
Yeah. And
hope to hit Mox Opal.
Okay.
And then I think that should do it.
Okay. Well,
that's not how you tap for red mana.
I was gonna say that's blue mana.
Just not how that works at all. So here's a Breach, right? And then oh no, I can just go for it. I can just win. Yeah, I'm just gonna win.
Oh.
Ignore all my silly lines. Let's exile this, and this. I'll just leave that. Always yes. Come on, Moto. And then I will cast this Bauble off these guys.
Oh, you just go mill them mode.
No, you can't mill them mode because then you can't.
Oh,
escape.
then you can never cast. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's kind of fun that you can't see how this is going to work. Let's show people how it works for those that can't see it. Cool. And then we recast the Mishra's Bauble off of this, and this. Done. In comes Bauble. Bauble triggers this. We sacrifice this to mill ourselves for 3, and we find a Mox Amber. That is not the Mox we're looking for. But I might as well play it.
I'm assuming we just do this until we hit an Opal, and then we're
correct.
Gucci. Okay,
correct. Yeah. So yeah, you can get the combo going with any 0,
much like a car from the 70s.
You can get cars going with 0s.
I reckon so.
More grinding stations. And a Mox Opal. All right, cool. So let's play grab Opal by exiling these. And we are off. Cool. Then let's add red. And then we are fully off. And we've got 1 card in the graveyard to spare for our win condition.
Nice.
This one. Add blue. Target me. Sack this. As combos go, this one's not too bad on the clicks.
It does seem a little click intensive, but we're moving through the deck.
A little bit, yeah. There are some that we've encountered that are so click intensive as to be prohibitive.
Well,
the most recent example being Nadu.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That one was so bad to actually run through the combo that it was actually just not even worth playing the deck online.
Yeah, wow.
At least in its paper form. You had to run just an actual different win condition to play it online. Whereas IRL, you just explain to them how they're dead.
Yeah. You write them a well-written note about how they are dead.
More red mana. I'm having to go pretty deep for this one.
Yeah, having to delve deep into the deck.
Done. I hope we've actually got enough to be able to kill them. Just need to be a little bit careful of that. So do I want to play Emry here? I might, because I've got enough mana to, because this can happen sometimes where you can't actually build off enough storm to Grapeshot them to death. Okay, so there's the Grapeshot, and I've got another 8 cards I can mill from my deck. So if I just keep this loop going, I can cast Opal 1 more time, and then with another 3 and 3. So I can cast it another 3 times, which will get me up to 16, which is just short. But if I can cast Emry and then Grapeshot, I should be okay. Or we'll end up 1 short. So I think I can cast the Opal 1 more time.
Oh, you can sack Soul Guide Land and put it in the bin?
True, that will give me 1 more card, which could be relevant. Yeah, these breaches in hand won't do anything. I think I can cast the Opal one more time, though. Although maybe I just don't even need to. Yeah, why don't I just cast Emry? Because that'll... Oh, no, because I'll need to exile the Mox to do that. Got 7 mana so far. So if I play Emry... I could just play Emry a bunch of times. Oh, no, because I'll be exiling everything that isn't an Emry.
Yes.
So yeah, if I play Emry, that'll get me to 14, and then I'd need a spell that I can cast out of the rest of it. But even if not, I can sack the Soul Guide Lantern to the grinding station to go again. So yeah, I think I might just actually cast Emry at this point. Exiling Tamiyo, Emry, Opal, mill, bunch of stuff. The Preordain is interesting, but I think I might just cast the Mox Opal again, because that'll untap the grinding station. And then that'll be 15. Yeah, so if I cast Mox... I think it's Preordain, actually. I just need to find something else that I can cast. And this will just get me another card in hand that I can cast without needing to exile things from the graveyard. Right? Because, yeah, if I cast Preordain, that's 15. One more spell, and then I just need 2 more spells. And then the Grapeshot is lethal. And I can cast Breach a bunch as well. So, yeah, I actually think I've got it right here, in fact.
Is there a line where you just cast out the grinding station, sack both of the grinding stations to themselves, and then Grapeshot?
Oh, that's nice. If I play that out, that'll net me 3 cards in graveyard. No, I've only got 4 cards in my library. I think I can actually just do it from here, though. Right, because if I just cast Mox, that's 15, Breach 16, Breach 17, Grapeshot 18.
Yep, okay.
Okay, so we've just got it. In we come. I will add another red mana, and then untap. Cool, okay, and then let's just play Breach, and then station myself, sacking this Mox, and then Grapeshot for lethal. Oh! Which escape would we like to use?
Yeah, I know. We could use so many choices.
Grapeshot you, paying mana. Exiling 1, 2.
1 card in hand, 1 card in graveyard, 1 card in library. That's pretty cool.
Just like God intended.
And now we get to click.
Yeah, so you do end up in these sort of situations where you need to be careful about having enough cards to be able to exile, to be able to get your storm count up enough. But there's almost always a way to do it. I think the people that play Oracle because they're worried about this just need to learn how to play Emry from the bin to just generate more cards in graveyard.
Oh, get good, you say.
Basically. And if you've got 2 Emrys, you can just loop them.
Oh, right.
Pew! Beautiful.
Okay.
Nice. All right, cool. So against Energy, it is very difficult sideboarding when you're not in open deck lists, because there's about 8 different sideboard hate cards that they can have. So you don't want Nature's Claim, unless they've got 3 Stony Silence, in which case you really want Nature's Claim.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then you don't particularly want Spell Pierce, unless they've got Surgical Extraction, in which case you do quite want the Spell Pierce. So it's actually quite tricky. We're going to grab Fire Spout, obviously, because that wipes their board. We're going to grab
Yep.
Dress Down, because this is a decent way to either just erase a turn, or stop an Ajani flipping, or you can play it on their end step to stop them being able to use Ranger Captain during your turn.
Oh, okay, yep.
And then we want Heat and Flames. And then it's kind of just a question of and Jace. And then which of the other stuff do we want? I'm inclined to go Boseiju and 1 Nature's Claim, because Stony is pretty common. And then we'll cut Shifty. I will cut 2 Urza Sagas in this matchup. Cutting Urza Saga is actually quite common. We've just faced Karn decks for the last 3 rounds in a row.
Oh, so right.
We have not needed to do it. And then we'll do the usual cut Opal, cut Grinding Station. Needle is not amazing, but it does turn off Ranger Captain, which is probably worth hanging on to. Soul Guide Lantern can hit Flage, but is not great aside from that. And then we can probably trim a pair of Rumbles. And this looks pretty good to me.
Okay. Well, look, I'm glad you know what you're doing. Because I don't.
Hopefully, yeah. It took me a while to actually learn how to sideboard with this deck. I was doing all sorts of stupid things when I first picked it up. I think this is fine.
I was going to say, this could go. It doesn't make red mana, but
But when the Urza Saga goes off, we can go get an Opal.
And we'll get a third artifact at some point.
Yeah. So I think this is okay. Oh, we're running pretty low on time, so let's try and play quickly. Well, and they need to play this game, so, I wouldn't stress. And then I think I might actually lead on the Urza Saga.
Okay.
Unless I draw another 0 on turn 1.
I guess we'll find out.
All yours. Worth noting that the main deck, Strict Serenade, probably won us that game.
Oh, stopping, what's his name?
Ranger Captain.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, if Ranger Captain had resolved, we might have just died on the spot, but we certainly couldn't have combo killed the next turn, so.
That's true. The bird is the word, turns out.
Even when it's the opponent's bird.
No 2-drop.
Nothing?
Okay.
This is surprising. Did they keep a hand just on the strength of, Ranger Captain?
You go Island Emry.
I can.
But then does
Or
it
do I
die
want
to
to
some sort of removal spell?
Do I want to just play Grinding Station as my third artifact? So that I'll have Opal active next turn.
Oh, yeah.
All yours.
What now?
Is it a Thraben Charm to do something? Nope, just fetching. Okay. Ditches the Boblin Bombardment.
Everyone's favorite kind of bombardment.
That's true, it is. Ooh, good choice at basics.
That's a cool basic.
Love these ones. So then on our turn, I guess if I played Emry Amber, we could have made a guy, but I don't think we need to make a guy. Ranger Captain? Okay. We've got the dress down for that when we're ready.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not super a problem just on its own when we have a handful of stuff.
Right, if they'd let on Ragavan Ajani into Ranger Captain, much more of a problem. Okay, cool. So let's tap this for mana. Or we could just turn it off. That works as well. We'll go get an Opal. Just let that go for the moment. I will play Emry. No. Curious to see if they try to go for the Ranger Captain at some point. I will cast Amber. Okay, I'm just going to yield to this for the moment. And then Needle. Let's type in Ranger...
Captain of Eos.
Cool. And then I do have more mana, but
you got
I think
2
I'll
mana.
just use it.
Spell Pierce and an Unholy Hate seems pretty good.
Oh, actually, could I have one there? I think I could have won there. Whoops.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, I've got a Mox and an Underworld Breach. I could have just won there. Whoops.
Oh, wow. And that would have been a true turn 3-er.
Yeah. That's all right. No, we're just waiting until we've got Spell Pierce up,
Yeah.
Just playing it careful in case they've got Surgical.
Oh, of course.
It's just smart play,
It is just smart play.
Regavin, sure. Yeah.
Just crack the Regavin?
Probably, yeah. In they come. I would like to heat up your monkey. Look how hot it is.
I would like to heat up your monkey.
And we've got Spell Pierce available should they try to do anything funny. So I think we are all good. And another Unholy here. Alright, cool. Let's play Underworld Breach off Amber Opal. You are dead.
And off we go.
Cool. Alright, then let's... Grinding Station, target me. Alright, I'm just going to try and do this really quickly. You entertain the audience.
Well, welcome to Entertainment Hour. Or at least entertainment 6 minutes with Adrian. Sam is gonna try and combo as fast as he can while I provide interesting banter for the viewer. Now, what interesting banter do I have to share with you today? You may be asking. I don't even know myself. This is a journey of exploration for all of us. I guess I'd like to start by saying that it's fun watching Sam combo off. This looks very complicated. There's lots of clicking. 1 card comes in, 3 cards go out. There's some milling. There's some sacking. There's some more milling. There's some more sacking. It's all happening right now. But what I would really like to talk about is... And maybe I don't know anything, but new Mox has been announced with Dragonstorm, and it's the Dragon Mox. Only taps for colors if you have a dragon. And it makes me wonder if it's once again another super broken Mox that breaks a lot of formats.
I suspect it might be. Well, I don't know about break, but I think it'll be quite good.
You're comboing, Sam. You can't.
Sorry.
You can't comment.
Sorry. I'll leave speculation to you.
Yeah. Speculation is for me because I'm the one not trying to win the game in the next 4.5 minutes, and we're only up to storm count 8, so we're not even halfway. But that being said, if we look at the storm count per second, we started with exactly 6 minutes on the clock. So Sam's doing pretty good for time. So I think we're gonna make it. Oh, we're just double grape shotting them. I think it's over. I think it's ogre.
Am I allowed to talk?
Yeah, you can talk now. You're casting
All
grape
right.
shot.
Grape shot is the allowed to talk button.
Yeah. Good old grape shot. What a card.
Because like when Mox Amber first came out, people were like, "What? No, like there's nothing we can do there." I think we've learnt that any Mox is a playable Mox as long as it's not Mox Tantalite.
Yeah. Which just goes to show, that suspend is the great balancing mechanic.
Yeah, like how they balanced Living End by putting suspend on it. Virtual Andy G. I would like to play first thing.
Wow, virtual Andy G.
Definitely not to be confused with the real deal. Are we on the play? With just the combo in hand?
I guess.
I'd like to keep. Thank you for asking.
So is this turn 3 win a clock?
We need a small amount of help, but yeah, it should be.
What kind of help do we need?
I just need one more artifact to turn on Metalcraft.
Okay.
I suppose even then, it depends what we're up against. It depends how important this spell piece is, because I can just play Grinding Station on 2 and then go off on 3, but it depends if I need to hold up Spell Pierce. We will see. If they play a turn 1 Amulet here, then I don't have the Spell Pierce anymore. Oh, and that might happen. Ignoble Hierarch.
They can have it.
Could be a Yawgmoth gamer.
Oh. Or just, Boomer Jund.
Always a possibility. In the graveyard, I was graveyarding basically anything there. So I could play the Grinding Station and go for the turn 3 kill, but I'm actually just going to wait, because if they go for a green Suns for 2 next turn to go get Collector Oof, I would like to Spell Pierce it.
Smart. So it's the gig is a tapped guy.
Yeah. So this slows us down a turn. I know the turn 3 kill is exciting. Well, I don't know. It's kind of common for this deck, so I'm more excited about the turn 2 kills. The
turn 2 kills?
Yeah, I've done it a few times.
That's mental.
Yeah.
How do you even do that?
It involves a turn 1 legendary friend with Amber Opal.
Ah, okay.
And another 0. So yeah, if you go turn 1 Emry, mill some cards after playing the 2 Moxes, and then use the 2, and then play, say, Mishra's Bauble, and then use your other 2 mana to Malevolent Rumble. Use that to put the Grinding Station in the graveyard, find the Underworld Breach, and then you can go off on turn 2. They also have a Malevolent Rumble, which I think I'll just let them have, because it's really just Green Suns for Doodoo McFace that I care about. But if I draw a 0 next turn, that's not Mox Opal, I can just win next turn. But I don't think I care about anything they find off this, unless it's the Collector Oof.
Unless it's Collector Oof. But turn 1, game 1 Collector Oof, surely. Well,
I mean, just because Breach is everywhere at the moment, I think if they're playing Green Sunset, they've probably got an Oof in there. So I don't know, maybe that was wrong, because they did tap like this, so it's possible that they're trying to...
we just 0!
Win. Or we just win. That works as well. Okay, cool. So let's play Mountain, Amber, Opal, Station, and then I will add red, sack this, and then always yes. I'm just going to always yield to this to make it go faster, even though it's not strictly correct. Here's Underworld Breach. Let's go.
And welcome back. Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back to Clicks O'Clock.
This is where we click at rectangles on the screen, and after you click enough of them, Sam wins the game.
Okay, let's see if they want to speed this up for us.
Win con is Grapeshot.
1, 2, 3. Sometimes they make you play it out just to see what the win condition is. Looks like this person does not particularly value either of our time.
Well, look, hey, it's, as you said, like, the combo player wants to combo.
Hey, look, I came here to do this. I'm not upset.
No.
2, 3. Oh, I got a Strict Serenade in there as well, just in case they've got something surprising. And blue, sack this. Opal, play all of these. Well, exile all of these. You're on. Hey, tell us about the internet. What? No, not the internet. The electricity. Why did electricity go away?
Oh, well, I don't know why. That's an enduring mystery. But yeah, we were recording yesterday, and power went out. I was like, oh, that sucks. I guess blackouts happen, what can you do? And then I sort of like opened the door to the hallway in my apartment building and realized that all of the apartment building lights are still on. I'm like, oh.
You're the problem.
Not a blackout. So I go to my breaker and 2 of the resettable fuses have tripped. And I'm like, that's weird. Usually like, one of them was a 20 amp fuse, and one was my main 50 amp fuse. And usually, if the whole idea is that if the 20 amp fuse trips, it stops the 50 amp fuse from tripping. Usually, how that goes. So they'd both tripped, and so I turned them both back on. Power doesn't get restored, and I'm like, oh god, okay, this is not good. Flick a couple of switches on and off, trying to figure out if it's some configuration that's broken. No, it just seems that there's stone cold no power coming to my apartment. So I'm like, okay, this sucks. So now I'm starting to like frantically call electricians to try and, get one around. And then one electrician actually mentions to me, oh, do you have access to your like building's meter room? Because I'll need access to that. I'm like, oh, that's a really good point. I actually don't know where that is. So I go searching throughout the floor of my building for the like electricity meter room, and I find it, but it's like behind a locked door. I'm like, okay, whatever. Do we get them?
Looks like it.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully they don't gain a little bit of life at instant speed.
You've got Spell Pierce.
I do. Please continue your story. Clicky.
And then, so, I find my meter room and I'm like, cool. And then halfway through talking to all these electricians, I'm like, hang on, like, I can see that there is like a lock. Yeah, there is a lock on this thing. It's got like a really sophisticated actual key for it. So there's no way that I can pick this lock. Fun fact, when Sam was moving one time, which was actually the cheese time. This was the day of the cheese for those who watch our most recent videos.
Oh, yeah, it was the day of the cheese.
It was the day of the cheese. Sam's power wasn't on, and we knew where the meter room was. We knew what needed to be done. And rather than like calling Osgrid out to flick a switch and open a door, I drove to get my lock pick set. And we picked the lock to the meter room and just turned Sam's power on.
It was great. We got there. Yeah, power, like, everything was fine except there was no electricity to the new apartment, and I'm spending ages on the phone to emergency electricians and Osgrid or something. Can someone just get a key to open this door? And they're like, why don't Strata do it? And it was all, I was told that Strata don't pick up the phone on weekends. That's why. We just did it the fun way.
And it was great. But yeah, I sort of did a similar thing. Less lock picking, but more just I realized that there was a big gap in the door, so I could like slide a knife in and just like open the door.
I like that they must have spent like quite a bit of mana. No, not mana. Money on that on that expensive lock.
Yeah.
Just open it with a butter knife.
And I just opened it with a butter knife. And yeah, and then just went in and yeah, the fuse, the master fuse to my apartment had been tripped. So I flicked it back on and now power's back in my apartment. Which makes me a little worried because I was like, wow, what Electrical Fault would be fast enough and, problematic enough to trip a 20, 50, and 50 amp fuse all at once. And I still don't know what could have done it, but my power still works, and that's all that matters. Nice sideboarding, Sam.
Thank you. Yeah, I was quite proud of it. I think the sideboarding process is way more interesting when you're telling stories.
Oh, I'm glad. So,
how do we feel about this hand? It's like turn 1 Tamiyo, and then if the Tamiyo lives, we get Emry. But it's got a lot of lands. This can bounce a hate piece.
So it's almost a bit like Willy Wonka. This can bounce a hate piece.
Let's do some science. Even though I've played hundreds of games with this deck, I still look at hands and I'm like, I don't know. I also haven't played. I assume this is Yawgmoth. I haven't played much against Yawgmoth. By much, I mean much.
Any?
I think I played it once or twice. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to do a flip Tamiyo game for the audience.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, we every time we've won, we've just done the combo off.
Done the combo. Yeah, you missed the really stylish Saga kill.
Oh, the one where my power went out during.
Correct. Yeah, you don't get to know what happened. That one's between me and the audience.
Oh God, you tell me I have to go back and now watch the whole video.
You have to watch your own videos. I'm sorry.
God damn, can't believe it's come to this.
Green Sun? Oh, Scoos. Okay.
Scoos. Well, that's a problem, I guess.
Yeah, it's all right. I would like to attack with this Tamiyo.
Make a
clue.
Go. Get a clue.
Get a clue.
Play Emry.
Yeah. And then we can go breeding pool. And then this will let the scavenging ooze get a little chunky, but that's all right. As long as we don't mill both win conditions. Nope. Bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. Hopefully they don't have surgical.
Nom nom.
Haha, they hit the wrong one. Supposed to hit Emry.
Oh.
That is one breach down.
I mean, they definitely do. Like, that is a thing, though. Like, if you're playing a deck that you know is a bit of a boogeyman and you see the card that is the name of the deck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You're like, oh, I gotta deal with that.
Gotta get that out of here. Yeah. But yeah, the deck doesn't have ways to get breach back from the graveyard. So if it's in the bin, just leave it there. And if anything, that tells me they probably don't have surgical.
When was the last time surgical was like played very heavily?
Yeah, it popped up a bit during the energy era because there was a really prominent. Well, I say really. There was a prominent reanimated deck, the Espelgoryo's deck. Which was much weaker to surgical than other kinds of removal, other kinds of graveyard interaction.
Combat tricks in modern. Oh.
Flame of Anor. We like Flame of Anor. I think that scavenging ooze is not long for this world.
Oh, and with 2 wizards, do we get 3 modes?
I think we should, but unfortunately we don't.
Damn it.
Alright, let's play the Footed Woothills and attack with Tamiyo. Oh, and this will flip the Tamiyo as well. Love it.
Oh, it will.
Hopefully I'll go for a push here and we can just flip it at instant speed. Nope. And I'm going to fetch. Might as well just grab... Oh, I milled the basic? Okay. Grab Steam Vents. And we're going to draw 2 cards and destroy...
Nope. 5 damage to target creature.
A creature. Target me. Target this. Pay some money. That's so good.
I'm impressed, actually.
What you got? Use the Scoos.
Gobble, gobble.
You Scoos. And we're going to draw a Mox and a Counterspell.
Oh, yeah, we like that.
Mm-hmm.
An Amber? I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, either of them is fine.
How about Grinding Station Rainforest?
Okay, it's a few too many lands now, because we've only got 2 more fetchables on the deck. I will tick this up. We've already played our land, so I will pass the turn. So I'll probably attack the Tamiyo a little bit, but if I can get it to last another turn or 2, I can just pick up that Flame of Anor again. I should probably put this up on screen. So yeah, her +1 shrinks their attackers by 1 power, +2 I should say. And then -3 is return an instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand, and if it's green, you can add a mana. So, very good for just picking up Flame of Anor or whatever in these post-board games and just outgrind the opponent with your combo deck. 4 mana? Green Suns? Or York?
Okay. GSZ, that's the one.
What are they getting for 3? Oh, Endurance. Okay, that's fine. I care about, Oof a lot more than I care about that.
I was gonna say, didn't they just reset our graveyard?
in that it's on the bottom of our deck now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just not in the graveyard to be used for breach purposes. That is too many fetch lands, deck. So I can go get a surveil land to try to put something in the bin to pick up with Tamiyo.
Or to pick up with Emry.
Yeah, or Emry. I might just crack a clue, to be honest. Preordain's okay. Find a Mox Opal. I think I would like a Mox Opal. So now we just need Breach, and we're good to go. So I will play a land. I could get back that Preordain, but I don't think I need to. I think I might just go the Threaten the Ultimate plan. And
I am. Yeah.
Pass it over. The Tamiyo Ultimate is real.
What's it do?
Draws half your deck.
Oh, nice. Okay.
and removes your hand limit. So you just get half your deck in your hand.
That's pretty good.
Yep. We had many a game in testing end with that. So they can attack with endurance. The plus from the hierarch will be negated by Tamiyo. So she takes 3. That's fine. I don't really want to bounce the endurance.
No, that kind of is that's bad.
Ooh, here comes Yawgmoth.
So they still need
Yeah, they don't have the young wolf, but they've got a lot of draws off this stuff. So I assume that they will go for it. Oh, goodbye, Emry. Find a land. Okay, so next turn they can turn that into a Ballista for 1. Okay.
That's fine.
So yeah, they can turn the woodland into a young wolf and then go from there, assuming they've got delirium.
They just sack the ballista.
Okay.
Pass the turn. Okay.
Well, we're getting pretty close to delirium ourselves if we can find an unholy heat. So we're just looking for breach or heat.
Breach
here,
to the top.
I think.
Breach on top. Breach on top.
Yeah.
Not it.
My other fetchable. Nice. Okay, great. Alright, well, that last fetch doesn't do anything.
Breach.
Now. Needle for Yawgmoth.
Oh, Needle for Yawgmoth.
Don't mind that. Alright, well, let's just take a draw first.
Unless you need that artifact for...
I mean, yeah, I might, but I've got these in hand. I mean, maybe I should have gone, never mind.
Never mind.
Got it all. Here is Needle.
Oop. Maybe we'll pick a different card.
I mean, I guess they could have... Well, they're probably just going to activate the Yawgmoth in response, but they could have Force of Vigor, I suppose. Not that they can cast it right now, but... Yawgmoth, Thran Physician, Mishra's Bauble, Mox Opal. Now this Tamiyo is going to die, I think? Oh no, because this only happens if they attack alone, so she's either taking 3 or 3. So no, she does actually continue to live.
3 or 3.
2+1. Yeah, so I could pick up the Preordain, but I might as well just waste more of their time trying to attack down the Tamiyo. And then these fetches don't do anything, so let's play a breeding pool.
They do go to the bin.
True, yeah, that is true, actually. Always yield, play this, and pass. And I'll probably just leave the Bauble where it is for I guess I've got 3 artifacts anyway, so I might just crack this on there instead. What you got? Do you have a way to get this needle off the board? You might.
They're looking for it. Are they feeling... They're probably feeling pretty needled 24/7 right now.
Okay, Soul Cauldron is kind of a hate card.
True.
But it gets bounced pretty easily. They choose Soul Cauldron and immediately use it to play this, or well, use the Duda McFace to play the
Duda McFace. We get a trigger.
Can be cast spending mana as though it were mana of any color.
Oh.
That's just a fact. That's not true.
Yeah, what is going on?
That's not what this does.
They can spend mana to activate abilities.
Everything gets the scoos. Okay, that's all good. Okay, so does that mean you're going to attack with this, or are you going to try to hold it up as a scoos? It would have been so funny if they put it on the Yawgmoth.
That it would have, yes. Yeah, they're just going to try and kill Tamiyo.
Alright, so she takes 4, down to 1. Look, even if she's done nothing else, she's gained us like...
1,000,000 life.
9 life or something, yeah. Let's see what you've got coming up next. Do you want to eat it? You can eat it if you want, yeah.
Gobble, gobble.
Yeah, the zeros are important. You have a Dryad Arbor. Okay. Drawing the Dryad Arbor. You'll love to see it. And I am drawing...
Show us a breach. That's Grapeshot.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Safer in the hand than in the bin.
That's quite true. Alright, well, let's tick up Tamiyo.
Beseiju probably does some work here.
Yeah, so we probably just want to start with that, to be honest. I'm going to let them draw that Dryad Arbor first, though.
Okay.
So they can get one more counter out of it, but that's fine. I will play a baby Tamio, and then I will play a fetch land.
A fetch land will never fetch a land.
Correct, yeah. And then I will set a stop in their draw step and pass the turn. And we've got both Beseju and Sink into Stupor, should they try anything funny.
Any funny business?
Any funny business. Yeah, you can munch on the rest of my graveyard, I guess. I can crack a fetch to give you another one if you'd like.
So, what more could they want?
Is my basic mountain gone?
I don't know. How do you look at the exile zone?
It doesn't actually matter when I do it. You have drawn a Dryad Arbor. Yeah, it's not in my exile zone, and I didn't board it out, so I should actually still have the basic mountain. So I guess when I cracked a Misty before...
Oh, I didn't let you look at it, yeah.
Couldn't see the basic mountain. Okay, so I do actually have a basic mountain left, should I need it. What are we doing?
What are we doing? You could sink into Stupor the Endurance, so that they can cast it again, so you can fetch for Hedge Maze for another Surveil.
That's kind of cute. Yeah, I just don't want this in their hand. I'm just going to let the big Tamio go. No blocks. I guess I do this first. Go away, Cauldron. Ooh, everything's a walking ballista.
For a little bit.
Yeah, momentarily. Oh, okay, then you can take counters off your endurance. But you got to do it right now, at which point it won't kill the Tamio necessarily. Because yeah, if you take 3 counters off to kill little Tamio... Oh yeah, no, you've got exactly enough. Yeah. Okay, all the Tamios are dead. And so this Shifty Woodland can become an Agatha's Soul Cauldron, which we need to be careful of.
True, yeah.
Nothing else in there really matters. How relevant is the thinning? Probably a bit.
Oh, we love a bit of deck thinning.
Just want to draw a breach. Is that too much to ask? I don't think it is. You know?
It's, we ask for simple things here at the Draft Punks.
Yeah. Mountain. My turn.
Breach.
It's not a breach at all.
That's Spell Pierce.
That's a Spell Pierce while they've got 1,000,000 mana. Okay, your turn.
Well, this is fun.
Now they rip Green Sun Zenith for
Oof.
Like Craterhoof Behemoth.
Oh, for Craterhoof Behemoth.
What are you doing with mana? Are you turning Shifty into a
cauldron? As you drew it up, is it now a non-land permanent?
It is actually, yeah, so I can bounce it.
They wanted to exile the Tamio?
I guess they're doing all of this for a +1/+1 counter. Sure. Value is value.
Value is value. Not a lot of people know that.
So these sort of like slightly more drawn out games happen a little bit more post-board, which is why we've got the flames and the stock up and all of that stuff. In they come. 3 + 4 is 7 damage. Okay.
Do you just need to draw a breach? Is that the plan?
I think so, yeah.
Green?
Yeah.
No.
Heat isn't even good enough here.
No. Breach. Breach, please.
Breach, please.
Not it.
Okay, so I guess I have to sink the endurance now, which is not ideal. Oh, we're in draw step. Oh, I set the stop on my turn? I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Alright, let's play Mishra's Bauble.
I don't know how Modo works.
And then play a Scalding Tarn and Storm count 1. I can make it 2. I can make it 3. I guess I could sink, Pierce, pay for it, and then Grapeshot, and that'll kill the Yawgmoth. But I'm just going to draw Breach next turn and win. So I guess let's see what they're doing. Oh no, I should have done it to me! Oh no, I can't crack this fetch. I
was going to say, how do we not die on their turn?
Rumble. I'm going to sink this and then take 3.
Oh, yeah. Okay. A good point. What if they turn their Shifty Woodland into a guy?
They won't.
Okay. That's what Grapeshot's for. That's what sink into Stupor Grapeshot's for.
If only Grapeshot were an instant. I would love it if Grapeshot were an instant.
Oh, it's not an instant.
Okay. They're getting an extra +1 counter here. That sucks. Okay, so now I actually need to draw another interactive spell. So if I could just draw Flame of Anor, that'd be lovely.
Oh, yeah.
Or just one card too deep. Loch. So now our out is... Yeah, show us my deck. What do you got?
What's our out now is that they attack only with endurance.
Yeah, they just forget to attack with everything. Yeah, maybe they just don't attack with the Dryad Arbor, you know? They choose Walking Ballista. That's also a problem, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, you're
They
dead.
remembered. Well, not so virtual, Andy G.
Alright, that was a little bit annoying, but I think I like our plan. I guess, like, Soulguard Lantern's okay against Cauldron, but not super important. Do I want this other Nature's Claim, or a Nature's Claim?
Oh, for the Cauldrons.
To hit either Cauldron or Might.
Oh, yeah.
Might be useful.
Might be useful.
I'd be trimming a Rumble. I don't know. I think on the play here, we're probably just looking to go a little bit faster.
Yeah, okay.
Than what they're doing. Spell Pierce can snipe Cauldron, and I'm still expecting Green Sun Zenith at some point, even though we haven't seen one yet. So, okay. I would like to play first. This is for all the marbles.
This is for all the marbles. This is it. This is the moment.
This looks very good.
This fine spell. No red mana. It's alright.
That's fine.
We'll figure it out. Tamio on one is always feels good.
Always a delight. And then we'll flip her on 3 with this Urza Saga. This Flame of Anor. I'm just naming cards in my hand at the time. So for those that don't know, the best thing to do with Tamio is flip her on 2, which you do with you play her on 1 and a Bauble, crack the Bauble on their turn. Then on your turn, you draw off Bauble, attack with Tamio, then crack the clue. And that's 3 draws.
Oh, nice.
And that might sound like Magical Christmas Land, but all it requires is a Tamio and a Bauble.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta put a sensor all this far in?
I said truck.
You're a menace. You are a menace.
It's not even how YouTube works. It asks if you have, like, frequent swears.
It asks if you have any.
If you have... this is still PG rated. I only said it once.
It asks if you've got any, and then it bumps you down if you've got any. Even if they're censored. So thanks for doing that.
Just lie.
Do I play Saga? I don't think I will, actually, because I'm planning to Flame of Anor next turn.
Yeah.
So I could play Grinding Station, at which point... Oh, no, that's fine, actually. I guess it could get Haywire Mighted and then exiled later, but that's fine. We're just going to draw Breach and win really quickly.
I like that plan.
Yeah.
It's a nice plan.
Oh, I shouldn't do that.
Or what were you going to do?
Oh, it's just yielding through everything, but if they play a Haywire Might here and try to exile me Station, then I want to sacrifice it in response. See?
Just as you...
untaps.
Just as you chalked it up.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. So, I mean, yeah, now they can play a Scoos and we get got, but we knew that was a possibility.
But we're going to draw a Breach.
We sure are.
That's not Breach
at all.
That's not Breach.
Okay, I attack with this Tamio.
That being said, as long as we have Tamio, I feel pretty good.
Yeah, so the interesting thing here is I can't actually choose 2 modes with this Flame and flip the Tamio.
Why?
So the other 2 modes are destroy an artifact or deal 5 damage to a creature.
You could destroy one of our artifacts.
Yes, okay, true. So I think I'm still going to flip her because they've got no creatures on board.
That's a salient point, Sam.
Me draw cards.
That's a highly salient point.
So this Planeswalker is going to... Oh, hello, Breach. So now they've got multiple problems that they need to contend with. I could play Amber. This doesn't get cheaper for Planeswalkers, does it? No. So no need to play the Amber. I will pass the turn. So as long as that Grinding Station in the graveyard doesn't get exiled right now, we have got the win. That doesn't matter.
That doesn't do it.
That also doesn't matter. They are dead. I guess they could have Endurance. They could have Endurance right here, which would not be ideal, but there's also just not much I can do about it. I could tick down the Tamio to try to bait them into playing Endurance.
Oh.
So yeah, let's pick up Flame of Anor. Can I have this? Oh, I can? You are so dead. Cool. Let's play Underworld Breach. Not yet. Let's play Mox Amber. Then let's play Fetch. And then Underworld Breach. Gonna make me do it again?
Huh?
I'd like to play this Grinding Station by paying this, and exiling this, and this. Done.
Well,
off we go.
Well, it's out of the graveyard and onto the stack, so...
Alright, we're back on Adrian Entertainment Hour mode.
Oh, man. I've already told as many electrical stories as I had, But it is fun to reminisce about the day of the cheese.
For all of our constructed viewers that are not here for our limited shenanigans, what was the day of the cheese?
Oh God! So I was helping Sam move one weekend. This is about a year or two ago, and arrived at Sam's old place, helping him move to new place. While at old place, we're taking apart some furniture, loading into the truck. Meanwhile, everyone's sort of doing something different, taking apart furniture, putting things in boxes, emptying the fridge. Sam is in the process of emptying the fridge. I am carrying some sort of table or something out to the truck, and as I'm walking past the kitchen, carrying stuff, Sam goes, "Hey, catch," knowing full well that I'm carrying heavy things and can't catch. And he throws a bag of Parmesan cheese at me. This bag of Parmesan cheese was not closed very well, and so upon contact with the front of my t-shirt, it just explodes. And Parmesan cheese goes goddamn everywhere. All over me, all over the floor, all over everything, and now everything smells like Parmesan cheese. Which, if you spend enough time around Parmesan cheese, that's that's not awesome. Also, Sam's only got 3.5 minutes left.
Keep storying.
Yeah, so there I am, standing in the hallway of Sam's old apartment, covered in cheese. And I don't know what to do about this, because there's so many questions running through my head. Why did Sam throw a bag of cheese at me? Why did he say catch? He knew I couldn't catch. Did he know it was open? This is bad for Sam, because now Sam has to clean the cheese. I'm not going to clean the cheese. He's going to clean the cheese. This is his problem. He's made more problems for himself. What's going on here? This isn't even a good prank if it was meant to be a prank. So I stood there stunned. I didn't know what to think as I was covered in Parmesan cheese. And then Sam basically pissed himself laughing. It was the funniest thing that's ever happened to Sam, I think. So yeah, there you go. And to make matters even better, it was a grueling day of moving, because we had to move things into Sam's new apartment at the time, which was up 3 flights of stairs with no lift.
Yeah. And the old place was down 3 flights of stairs without a lift.
Yeah, that's a good point as well. I guess the new place was only 2 above ground, right?
The new place.
The
new
old
place was. Oh no! Old place was 4 above.
Really? Was it that far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 8 cards to go. All right. Well, if they've got endurance, they've got endurance. Let's play Mox. Actually, it doesn't even matter, because I'm just going to mill it again. Yeah, endurance is not very good against this deck.
Oh, because you just go above it. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep on going. Well, I'm glad that opponent gave us enough time to tell the cheese story again.
Yeah. Yeah, we get the cheese story back. Everyone loves the cheese story.
The best part was the pathetic blap that it made against your chest. It fell to the ground, and you just, I very clearly remember the look of shock on your face.
Yeah, I had no idea what to do at that point.
Exile these. Tick this up. Target me. Hey, Jace Kilder finished the league. Hey!
Yes!
That's
Look
a
at
trophy.
That.
Hell yeah.
Look at that.
Trophy with the broken deck. Which doesn't matter, because I'm on my Daybreak loaded account. Thanks, Daybreak. Alright. Let's have a look. Hey, so this deck's broken.
Let's have a look at the best deck in the format.
Yeah. For the 3 more days that it'll be legal. This is very cool. I love my Strict Serenade main. It won us a game in that league. Wouldn't have won if we didn't have this in the main.
That's a very good point.
Yep. Most people play Spell Snare in this slot, and it just doesn't hit most of the stuff that you actually care about. So yeah, I'm a fan. Not really much more for me to talk about. Everyone knows this deck. What are your thoughts?
I'm impressed by the diversity of go-off modes you have. Being someone who has basically no idea how to play this deck. It's bizarre to me that you're like, oh yeah, I'll bootstrap myself into a win with like Rumble, or I'll bootstrap myself into a win with Emrys.
Yeah.
It's impressive how many options the deck has, I would say. And kind of also how unstoppable it feels. Like, you just go, I will combo off. There are a few answers you can have to stop me, but I will go off, and you can't actually stop me.
I will spell pierce one of them and strict serenade the other. That was my experience with it as well, and I think it's what everyone's come to learn, is that it is incredibly resilient. Like, permanent based hate pieces don't do it, because you can just heat them or claim them or Boseiju them or counter them, and like a spell based interaction is better, but can still be stopped. And then it's got 2 really good backup plans. Like we didn't get to see it much this league, but we saw it in one game that you disconnected for. The Urza Saga beatdown plan is very real, and past that, the flip Tameo and just tick her up to ultimate. Oops, just whacked my microphone. The flip Tameo and ride her up to ultimate plan is also real. I think I mentioned earlier I'm 4-0 at the RC. I was 4-0 in games where all of the breaches got exiled, like where they got stone brained or whatever.
So funny.
Which is just outrageous, right? That you've got this linear combo deck that will still win when you exile its combo.
Yeah.
So, enjoy it for the next couple of days, because it is, for very good reason, getting unceremoniously hoisted out of the format.
Yes. Yep. I'm not gonna... I don't play a lot of Modern, but I'm not gonna miss it.
No, a very good friend of ours who I tested a lot with, has been playing this deck for a long time, like before Mox Opal got unbanned. And he's been a fan of it for quite a while. He was also 1 win short of the PT. I was really hoping this would be his PT, because he's played this deck for so long. And like, as we kept going through our testing process and more results about Breach kept coming in, he eventually went, oh, they're gonna ban my deck now. Yep, it's the thing that Wizards does, is they introduce a new thing to the format and then ban an old thing out of it to just upset all the fans of that old thing. But look, Breach was never going to last in the long term. It's amazing that it's gone this long.
No, and everyone knows Breach is the problem. Yeah. The fact that it has lasted this long in Modern is genuinely quite incredible.
Yeah. And Opal, aside from this deck, Opal has actually been okay. It's just been now a totally fine part of the format. Like after this deck, the next 4 decks are not Opal decks.
As it should be.
Yeah. So, maybe with Breach banned, a different Mox Opal deck will appear that's good. And I hope it does, because I think this is a cool card and a cool thing to be part of the format. But this is where we are. All right. Beautiful. I think that'll wrap us up there. For those of you that don't know us, we are the Draft Punks. We do roughly weekly draft videos, roughly weekly constructed videos, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You just look at our channel. We've got all sorts of cool stuff. We've got interviews with Simon Nielsen where he goes crazy in depth with them. Go look at those. If you would like to get in touch with us, you can always email us at this address that's up on screen now. You can get in contact with me personally at this address here.
And you can find me, Adrian, at Walker8.
And if you want to tag us, you can tag us at the Draft Punks address, but it doesn't post very much. And I think that will do us. Adrian, tell me, what do they call a werewolf on YouTube?
Well, we had a young wolf in this video, but you know it's an underwolf.
It's a like and subscribe.
Underwolf Breach.
Underwolf Breach?
That's pretty good.